all. People try to make me out to be a person that I am not. Um, but what's a testimony without a test of faith? So I'm going to start from the very beginning with this my type. I'm going to tell y'all the full story just so y'all know. So Travis, when he first ever DM'd me, when we first met, I said I left him in my DM for 2 months, and people said, oh, that is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend, and her name was in his bio, so I instantly knew he had a partner. So I exited the message, and he sat there until he was single. I don't do home wrecking. I'm not a side piece. I don't stand or do that to another woman because I would never want it done to me. So I ignored him until he was single. That's the real reason he sat in my DM. Then the second thing, when I said he wasn't my type, I did not mean attractiveness. I don't have a physical type, period. No two men that I previously dated looked the same. My first one was a white cowboy. Second one was a Mexican soccer player. Then I dated a black man who's a SoundCloud rapper. And then Travis. So I have never dated the same type physically. I don't care about what people look like or what they can give me. I date people for who they are as a person, how they honor God, and how they treat the people around them. And Travis is all the above. So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me. And he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't. So no, he wasn't my type at first off of those two things, but that didn't discredit the fact that I was attracted to him. That gave him a chance. And then I learned he truly is a phenomenal and wonderful human being. And that's why we're together. And that's why we're still together to this day. So that's that. Okay, the next clip was at the game after they just won like their last game. People thought I was upset with him celebrating with cheerleaders. I don't know where that came from because he never celebrated with cheerleaders. So that I don't. But when we interacted, I had already said congratulations. I had already kissed him over the fence that we couldn't get through. So the real reason why I was mad is because the security, and you can ask any of the family members who was actually there, they didn't want no one to storm the field. So they had 1,000 security people holding everyone back. But the people in the field were like, let the family down. Like the family can come down. So everyone was going back and forth. I was arguing with the security guard because he wouldn't let no family through. But they let the cheerleaders on the opposing team get through the fences. So I was like, so when I finally got down to the field, that's why I told Travis, like he had already seen it. I had already congratulated him. We had already spoke, got on the field. And then that I was upset because I had just finished arguing with somebody. And then what y'all don't see after 5-second clip is right after that, I let it go. I was like, like celebrate. We took pictures. We were with our families. And then we went to his meet and greet, had another wonderful event there. That's all that happened in that. That was literally that. Nothing. It was not deeper than anyone made it out to be. And yeah. Next clip, the Adidas pop-up shop this past weekend. People are saying that I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here? Away. He had already finished that part. He had finished meeting with the fans. I was there the entire time, taking pictures, talking to them, everything. The girls that were there, they were the Adidas. They worked for Adidas. So we were taking pictures for social posts. That's who those people were. I wasn't annoyed with no fans at all. I'm never annoyed with fans. So that's what that was. And then Travis was getting ready to leave. He had to be at a rehearsal for the Heisman ceremony. They had to do walkthroughs and stuff like that. So I was asking him, I was like, do you want me just to sit here? Do you want me to go back to the hotel? Like, do you want me to wait for our family? Because his family was in there shopping. Because Adidas let them go pick out stuff in the store. It's like a 4-story Adidas. So they're all doing that. I was like, what do you want me to do? Like, I stay here? Do I come with you? Like what? And he was like, you can do what you want. Like you could sit there, you can go shop, you can come to the hotel, you can walk around. That's what he was saying to me. I don't know. Like I said, the things that I see people make up is truly crazy because it's not what happened. And I just think people are just finding every single little thing and trying to make it something it's not. And then bird brain individuals are just accepting what they see online. Okay, now the last thing, this actual Heisman ceremony. This is making me so mad because anyone who knows me knows I support Travis in every win, everything he does, because I truly, truly love that man. He is perfect in my eyes. So when his name was called, I instantly was going to, if you watch the video, you can see me like, but his mom didn't get up. So I was like, oh, maybe I don't get up. Maybe I just sit here with her. So I sat there and then y'all said Coach Prime had to tell me to get up. No, he didn't. He said, go get him. Go get your man. Like, and once Travis stood up, but he didn't have to do that because I was going to do that anyways. As soon as I seen Travis get up, then I thought it was appropriate to stand up. Greet him, congratulate him, but then crying. People are gonna be, oh, why is she crying? Like, you know, stuff like that. And so I got out of the camera purposefully so they can have their moment. That's all it was. And myself too, I was super excited for him. But I wanted the moment to be about him and his family. And that's another thing. People are like, why did he sit next to her? Why was his mom? We had assigned seats. I didn't have a choice where I sat. They are obviously going to put someone and their partner together. So I had the seat right next to him because that was my assigned seats. I didn't have a choice. And then the hugging thing. Travis came and hugged me because he just went down the line. I was first in line, then his mom, then Coach Prime. He came straight to me first. I didn't tell him to do that. I didn't have to tell him to do anything. He's a grown man. He can do what he wants. But yeah, everyone is making this crazy and all those videos. But here we are.
Now, if you haven't been under a rock, you know those are white tears. And you know that Travis Hunter's girlfriend does not have his best intentions. Because so many things to unpack there. First off, the year is ending, and we got to give Trav his award. We got to give him Sympathy Year award because that guy is simping hard than a motherfucker. Here's some nominees. Here's some nominees for Sympathy Year award. But this girl is up there liking fucking pictures of other NBA players. This is fucking hilarious. You cannot make this shit up. And then she has the audacity to cry about what we're all seeing. It's like, brother, try. And you know, he's defending her. It's just like everybody has been in a toxic relationship at one part of their life, you know, and people have told them like, hey man, this girl or this guy is no good for you. And what does that make us do? It make us want to be in that relationship that much more. And that's what I'm seeing out of her. Out of him. That girl don't want him. The shout out to X. Me and X was talking, and he pointed out a good point. He was like, you know, in the video, she said, you know, Travis tried to talk to her because a lot of people's like, bro, she said you wasn't even her type. Why are you her type now? Because you're rich. And she tried to explain it away. She was like, you know, he was in a relationship, and because he was in a relationship, I don't deal with cheaters. Well, if he was in a relationship and he was cheating, trying to talk to you, and you dated him afterwards, did you not date a cheater? Fuck. Yo, that's crazy work. It's crazy because we all can see the forest, the forest through the trees. Like we all know what's gonna happen. We know how this story ends. There's no happy ending for Trav. Trav he's messed up. And let me tell you the funniest thing about this. We had to search high and low and get they even had Bow Wow commenting on the shit. Bow Weezy came out and was speaking on the subject. Bow Wow. That's and you know what? I've never heard Bow Wow say anything like of substance where I could be like, you know what, Bow Wow's up here cooking. But hey, shout out to Bow Wow, because he actually was cooking on this subject whenever he talked about it. Whenever he said, hold on, let me see if I can find the clip. Motherfucking Bow Weezy is out there giving advice. Who would have thought in 2024? This is crazy. Motherfucking Bow Wow. Hold up, this is Deion Sanders right here. This is Deion Sanders.
Better when I tell her I only want her. I don't want nobody else. I don't look at nobody else.
Don't put that in the video.
No, put that in the video. Keep that right in the video.
I think he done got married on us and ain't told nobody.
Nah, not yet.
Not yet, all right. Because I'm going to do your prenup for you. It's going to be about this thick.
Better when I tell her.
Shout out to Primetime. Shout out to Primetime. Because when you respect girls like this, Travis, to me, let me see if I can put this picture in the background. He's the type of guy that goes in to run a train and everybody comes out the room. I couldn't find this video. I hate that I couldn't find it. But it was a group of guys running a train on the girl. And every guy went in there and had their turn and they would come out like, ooh, boy, she got little killer lips. Ooh, what a tight ass pussy. And the last guy went in there and they was waiting for him to come out to get his reaction. And when he came out of the room, he had his arm around him. He was like, look, y'all show some respect to my girl from now. Now this is my girl, man. Y'all don't disrespect her. That's Travis, man. Travis done fell in love with the hoe. Like somebody even leaked her number and said that she was a stripper, like a call girl. And Travis is up there wiping, talking about he knows what he got. Brother, you clearly don't. Then there was even reports that Travis was dropping her off at parties and picking her up. So you dropping the woman off to trains? What the fuck? He the conductor of the trains? He the conductor of the train? That is crazy work. And see, the sad part about it is that's how you end up. That's how you end up with disrespectful women. That's how you end up like a papoose. That's how you end up like this right here. Check this shit out.
Nothing.
Have I ever heard it you?
No, because you ain't got a big enough dick. Your dick ain't big enough to hurt me, nigga. I've been telling you that for years. Is this your first time hearing that? Is this your first time hearing that? Niggas that got women hurt, dick is big.
You gonna really do me like this?
We're done here.
You gonna really do me like this? Long as I've been with you in bed.
Carrie,
long
we're done here. Cry in the car. Cry in the car.
You gonna really
be a man. Get up off your pussy. Get up off your pussy. And you got to go, dog. Period. Well, this is over with. What man would want to sit around? What man? This over with, dog. This over. Get off your pussy.
Crazy work. But that's how you end up with disrespectful females like that. Because you dropping her off at trains, she don't respect you, homie. That's crazy. Like, and you know what's crazy? It's not enough. It's not enough money in the world to unlame a nigga. Not enough money in the world. A lame nigga or a nigga with no respect with money or without money is the same nigga. He just got money. You know what I mean? It's like ain't enough money in the world to unlame. Look at Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is out there trying to buy love, attention, and affection, and he can't do it. Nobody is biting on Floyd Mayweather buying either one of those things. So, I mean, like I said, money can't unlame a nigga, but check this shit out right here. This is Bow Wow. Never thought I'd see the day where little Bow Wow would make sense. Cat Williams said all lies would be exposed. He didn't say all lames, you know what I mean? Lames would get good quotes, but I guess a broken clock is right once a day. Ain't that what they say? But hold on, let's listen to Bow Weezy. This is hilarious, especially how Bow Wow's such a lame dude. It's three dudes that him, Ray J, and Nick Cannon that will never get unlame. They will always be viewed as lame by society, you know. And I remember Bow Wow had a video of him getting mobbed and chased by women. It's like, Bow Wow, stop, brother. This is not 2000. Girls is not chasing you no more. I see the video of Bow Wow walking down the street. Oh shit, they don't know it's me, y'all. Like Bow Wow, they know it's you, they just don't care. But yeah, that Bow Wow, he actually, I mean, Bow Wow don't put on this, he don't put on this scholarly cap, but check him out.
About to make a lot of money, and I know how this shit go. So I need you to hear me out. Number one, I don't want you feeling as though everybody jumping down your back or cats is hating. It's that young mentality. I want you to look at this like this, care about you. And especially in our community and in this industry, if we didn't give a fuck, we'll let you crash out. But from one planet to the next, hey, man, I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but I want you to open up your eyes, man. There's no reason why she commenting on another page, an NBA with heart eyes and the mother money tongue out. That's your fiance. Wake up, young brother. Fiancés don't move like that. I ain't never had one of my motherfucking girls ever lay next to me in the same crib as me under another page, leaving heart eyes with the money tongue out. Total violation. That bitch would have been packing up her shit and get the fuck out of my crib that day. I don't play that shit. You out. And it's like you're so caught up in being in love with this motherfucker, bro. I don't even think this woman really love you like that. Bro, you gotta watch the signs, man. That woman said you weren't even her type. If a woman tell me she's not my type but end up with me, then what's keeping you here?
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Now, of course, Bow Wow reflected that back to himself and talked about how he was young with money. And it's like, Bow Wow, you ain't never had no NFL money, brother. Stop. Like, as a matter of fact, he was a struggle rapper and just didn't know it. But yeah, hey, shout out to Bow Wow, man. There was nothing wrong with what he said. Deuce said we're reading too much into this man's business. You know what's funny, Deuce? He did a response video and he was saying that y'all go get y'all girl, y'all go do this, y'all go do that. It's like, brother, you in the public eye now. That's what that entails. You know, the worst thing in the world is to hear celebrities whine about fame. That fame is why you could do a club appearance and make $20,000, $50,000, whatever the case may be, because you're in high demand and you're complaining about it. Like, brother, grow the fuck up. That's insane. No, I don't feel bad for him. As a matter of fact, Deuce, you know, like I know, like that know. Everybody, Miss Angie know. Everybody that's watching knows exactly what's going on with this. That guy is in over his head. Everybody, like I said, has that innocent love, and he's about to get his innocent love taken from him. You know what I mean? Because his innocent love always comes in the form of delusion, and that guy is delusional over that girl. That girl is a clear bopper. I mean, she don't respect him. She doesn't show a bunch of signs, not standing up and celebrating whenever he was not celebrating whenever he won his Heisman, you know, and then she got to explain that why she didn't. It's like, why you got to explain everything? Why you just can't do the right thing the first time around? She can't do that. She can't do it to save her life. She can't do the right thing the first time around because she really ain't feeling him like that. She knows that she done hit the lottery. She knows that he's not her type. She knows that he loves her more than she loves him. That's why he dropping her off at the trains for her to have a train ran on her. You know, and then picking her up. Like it's just crazy to me. Like I said, man, this guy is headed for heartbreak. And the sad thing about it is because he is standing on business with this and telling everybody they need to get their life and get their life together, et cetera, it's only gonna make it worse whenever the shit blows up in his face. Like for instance, I have I ain't even gonna say a friend. I know someone who's in a relationship and the guy makes her codependent on him. You know, he love bombs her, but he give her just enough so that she needs him, right? And the little bit that he gives her, you know what I mean, makes her dependent on him, and he never makes sure she have her own. It's strategically done, right? So what's up, motherfucking City Slicker, the fact checker in the house? Anything y'all want to know, y'all ask City Slicker. What's up, City Slicker? But yeah, he keeps her dependent on him, right? So because she's dependent on him, and then she tells all her friends, like, you know, this is our house, because he went and bought a house. Her name ain't nowhere on it. She works really, really hard to pay all the bills in the house, slaving because she don't make a lot because she don't have like a career job. She just got a regular job. She make decent money, but slaving like a motherfucker. And when she tells her family, like, our house, like, girl, that ain't our house. That's his house. You know, and she gets mad at him, but it's the truth. And because she has created this fantasy, you know what I mean, and created this image that she's standing 10 toes down in her relationship, she got to put up with the financial abuse. There's nothing she can do about it, because if she was ever to leave, all the people that was like, yeah, that she threw in her face, this is my house and my this. What's R. Kelly say? My sister, my church, my prayer. That's basically what she do every time she talk to them. She flaunts the fact that she got a lot of things, but really it's his. And it's like she would have to go face those people. And that's what Travis is setting himself up. He's celebrating too early. He the guy that you know, got the football, you know, and celebrated before they scored the touchdown. You know what I mean? He think he really got a prize. And he actually talking about marrying this girl and putting a baby in her. Why would you do that? A baby? Then you're going to have to deal with her for the rest of your life. You can barely even deal with her now. And that ain't even dealing. We're only seeing a glimpse. It's like the saying, you know, when you see one rat, you know, there's a whole bunch. You know, this is the scenes that they can't control. She's getting so disrespectful, she can't even control it. It's just like abusers, right? Abusers get to the point where they start kicking ass in public. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's what she is with it, with the disrespect. The level of disrespect is at an all time. And she batting 1,000 with disrespect. And it's like I said, it's going to end up blowing up in Travis's face. I just hope he's ready for it. You know, but yeah, he's simp of the year. That is crazy to me. Simp of the year for to make this girl rich for no other reason. No other. And look, here's the elephant in the room, right? Because I heard some people say that, you know, Trav is ugly. You know what I mean? And Jay-Z got a bar where he said, he heard what people were saying, you know, he ugly. He was like, what the fuck y'all talking about? I'm a billionaire. I'm cute. Like, that's real shit. Like, the amount of pussy that's going to be thrown Travis's way, and he settled with her. You know, a lot of people for years would criticize, and I mean, just keeping it real, would criticize Denzel's wife. And they would say, you know, Denzel should have chose this. I remember they were even saying he would have been a better couple with Whitney Houston because they did that movie where he was an angel. I can't remember. I think The Preacher's Daughter or some shit like that. But one thing you can never say about Denzel's wife is she down. She down. You know what I mean? You can't have both things. You can't be, you know what I mean, low on the rating scale of looks and have a fucked up personality. Look at the tattoo she got on her finger. A money symbol. Leaving heart emojis under fucking Edwards. Shout out to Edwards, man. You know how it's Edwards, dude. Under fucking the basketball players' pictures. Heart emoji, and then she erased them. Like, bro, Travis is definitely simp of the fucking year. Simp of the year. This is insane, man. Like, and it's not gonna end good for him. I don't know if y'all ever seen that dude that he be going around. He's famous for being ugly, he got like a gap in his teeth, and he be having really, really high standards. How you let that dude beat you, Trav? How you let that dude have more self-esteem than you? That is insane. Oh my God, that's so fucking insane. Travis, oh man, Trav. Damn. Trav, bro. Trav, man. And then she up there, she know how to turn the worst thing in the world for him is that she knows that he loves her, and she knows how to turn them tears on and turn them off like a water faucet. I seen that during the interview she was doing. She was tearing up about, you know, being attacked, and she ain't gonna put up with it no more. She gonna put her foot down. I was like, Trav, brother. Yeah, you in for a roller coaster, brother. Y'all gotta stop galling these thoughts, man. Gotta stop galling these thoughts, brother. Stick to the code, brother. Miss 702 said it's pro black day. Yeah, Miss 702, I had to put that because these cougars, and I ain't talking about women, I'm talking about men. I'm gonna have to call them cougars because they act like bitches. Yeah, these cougars, they leaving dislikes on my video before it even start. So they stalking everything. Oh man, I cannot see myself being 40 plus giving that much energy to another man. That's insane, man. These guys are fucking weird. Anyway, yeah, Trav, man. Trav, this would have never happened if you got you a sister, brother. Get you a sister, brother. Dr. Umar's not pleased, brother. But let me know if y'all heard about this girl. This is exactly why. This is exactly why I don't do the swirls right here. Check this shit out.
I want to be the first person to be with 1,000 guys in one day. Legit.
That girl. You remember that girl? She slept with 100 men and broke the record for low status behavior. I don't know. And then after she slept with 100 men, her response to sleeping with 100 men was kind of weird.
Like, it feels intense.
Like more intense than you thought it might?
Definitely.
Really?
Sorry.
Okay. It's okay. Just take
Yeah, 1 minute. I think I was you know when I talked to you last, like I was not nervous, it was like the day before, I was like, yeah. Oh, I'm so nervous. But it was good. It was more, I guess the interactions when like, I'd have to stop them early and like, you'd have to stand on business and be like, I'm so sorry you got to go. And like the awkward interaction of like you feeling pressure to have to make them come if like you haven't spent enough time with them and feeling like you didn't give them a good time because like they only got 2 minutes. Like it feels intense.
Like more intense than you thought it might?
Definitely.
My bad, I had it on loop. So yeah, that's basically the future of America right there. But now you notice the similarities between her and Trav's girl, turning off these tears, you know, like a water fountain, you know what I mean? We know about Edmonton. We know what happens when the white tears get to flowing. Cities get burned, you know what I mean? The white man gonna show out, King Kong gonna climb up the building for that goddamn, you know what I mean? For that goddamn white woman. So yeah, we know what happened. It's similarities in there. That's why Travis is headed for doom. But right after she did that video, sleeping with 100 men, right? And was crying about it. It was intense. Oh, such a victim. She later responded with a video a couple days later saying this.
I want to be the first person to be with 1,000 guys in one day.
Logistically, how long are you going to spend with each man?
In out, I'm hoping a couple seconds at most. We're hoping for some other girls there, make it a bit of an event that the guys actually want to come to and enjoy. And you know, they don't just get 2 seconds, they get a little bit longer. So I started doing porn a year ago now, and I just loved it so much. And I think my porn was getting quite mundane, and that's when I decided to kind of ramp it up and do some challenges. I'm doing what I love and what I enjoy and making a career out of it. So what's wrong with that, you know?
Interesting. She's doing what she loves, making a career out of it. Hey, all I gotta say is chase your passion, sister. You know, somebody got to do it. If you don't do it, somebody got to do it. But yeah, I say all this to say, man, y'all shouldn't. One thing you say about Umar Johnson, they talk about Umar in these schools. When that dude be preaching about, you know, interracial relationships and all this other stuff, Umar be, man, he be on point. He be on point, man. Like, Travis is about to go give his money and see to this girl who don't even really fuck with him like that. And then he gonna put her up, right? She probably gonna try to keep the baby away from him because we know about parental rights where men and women are viewed as different. Keep the baby from him and all this stuff because he got self-hate. He don't like dark skin. He don't like the way he look. He got low self-esteem. So he goes out and tries to, you know, be with a light-skinned woman. And it's like, it ain't working out. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be disastrous. You don't have to be Miss Cleo. Miss Cleo or anybody to know, you know, how this is gonna end. But before I get up out of here, because this ain't gonna be long, man. This ain't gonna be a long episode. I just came because nobody was live, and I wanted to get my viewpoint on this whole Travis situation. But I wanted to show y'all this shit right here. Hold on, let me pull it up. I want to show you this right here because this is what I had to say about Andrew Schultz, right? So Andrew Schultz, right? This is the funniest thing in the world. Andrew Schultz is in the crosshairs with black people, right? And this is why I think it's funny. Because black people do a whole lot of pump faking and all this shit, and they ain't finna do a goddamn thing. First off, Andrew Schultz is a Jewish person. We got people on the internet scared to say Jewish, so they say small hats. But they act like they finna just do some revolutionary shit and just for the you know, boycott Andrew Schultz and all this stuff. Not only did Andrew Schultz stick his tongue out and say, "Nanny boo boo, you ain't finna do shit," but I mean, he's standing on business and calling people out. I mean, he called out the music industry basically for disrespecting black women, and Kendrick Lamar for working with South Park, who disrespects black people all the time, and you know, he called out the hypocrisy in it, and I love it. I love it, man. I think it's stupid to me that when he first said those comments, black women were outraged. You know, they were like, you know, what? I can't believe he said this. Black men didn't move. It wasn't until K-Dot said, "Hey, man, let's move on this." Everybody like, yeah, you know what? Let's move. K-Dot said, let's do it. It's hilarious to me. Y'all got K-Dot, the leader of y'all fucking team? But okay, but check this out.
Hello, Mr. Scholar. Hello, Angie. Hello, like that. Is Scholar still here, y'all? Did everybody leave? Brother, stop. Get
I've been
some
talking
help.
this whole time. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. And I can hear the baby too. Hi, little baby. So I got up here to say, I mean, it's so many good things you already talked about in this little bit of time, right? But I guess I want to start with the females you're talking about. Like, look at him. Look at him. Without football, he would have never pulled a pretty girl like that. I just don't see it happening. So at the end of the day, he do got the money, but she got his self-esteem and she know it. And that's the reason why she got away with what she did.
The 702. Why not just buy the self-esteem with the money that you about to get?
See, the trick be, right? If a lot of chicks have already told him what he looked like and how much they didn't really want to be with him and da da da. If other women have already dogged him out severely, money can't fix that. It's inside of his soul.
And you know what? You're right. You're right. You're right about that. You know what's crazy? I've seen it. Sometimes people internalize that and it be an insecurity, but they try to go make up for it. Like they'll buy materialistic things or they'll dress up, nice, or they can't go anywhere without wearing $1,000 bottle of cologne. You get what I'm saying? Like I've seen it
Yep.
do the opposite effect. But it seems
Yeah,
like
money
him.
don't change the inside. You know what I mean? Women do it too. Look at the women that never had no ass to go out and get these ridiculous looking booties, right? Like it still don't make her feel like she the shit because for so many years she ain't had no ass. So one, she's overcompensating, and two, she's still insecure with those enhancements.
So Miss 702, how you feel about this? How you feel about like that Mr. Forrest for the tree? Because he's a Kendrick Lamar fan. He's a scoring Drake fan as well. But I didn't want him to miss the forest for the trees. It ain't about K-Dot. It's about the selective outrage. It's about not being outraged. If you was on code, you should have been outraged without K-Dot telling you to be outraged. Don't be outraged because he told you to be outraged. You get what I'm saying?
We following Kendrick. You on your own over there with Drake. We following Kendrick.
See, black women supposed to follow black men. I'm talking about black men. They should have been on the forefront saying what Kendrick was saying before he even said. Why are they taking marching orders from celebrities? That's stupid to me.
Right. But you know what else I wanted to tap on too? Because I know we all probably read the same things, right? Absorbed the same things. They be saying that these Instagram girls and these wannabe Instagram girls and groupies and stuff, that basically they'll do anything. I remember reading those stories. Remember when all those girls was bragging about being flown out to Dubai and all that? Come to find out, in a lot of those stories, they was like letting camels piss on them, and all of these strange old men in Dubai was running trains on them, and it just was all type of weird stuff happening. They was, and it's just like you sell your soul. You really sell your soul. Them some different type of females right there, and just the fact that you would call being a groupie, right? Living off a man in exchange for your sex, that's basically a prostitute. That you would call being a prostitute a career. That's not a career. That's his money.
In most cases, you would be right, except in this case, that ain't Trav's money. Trav to get out there and be on that host throw for this woman.
He better go make that money and bring it back to Sugar Mama. What Lotto call herself Big Mama? He finna go make that money and bring it back to Big Mama.
The sad part is, right? She knows she ain't finna get in trouble, but he know that she not satisfied with him because she's still searching. As high profile as him and her is right now, she gonna do it to him again.
Oh, that picture that she liked, that was like a couple days after. She liked the picture of another basketball player. I
Hella
want to say his
funny.
name is Trent Edwards. I'm not that familiar with basketball, but I think his name is Trent Edwards. She went and put emojis up underneath, and it's like, girl, what is wrong with you? Like, goddamn, go hire a PR person. Like, this is just not smart. Like, you know that everybody's watching what you do. Then there was a guy who allegedly put her number out online and said she was a call girl.
But they don't care though. Look at their role model, Drea. Remember Drea? The one that used to be on Basketball Wives?
Of course. Yeah, she got yeah.
Look at how much dirt is out there on her, and she don't care. Cause she call it making it in life. In fact, the football player that she had before this little boy basketball player, he just evicted her out of his house. And the little basketball player, he done broke up with her, even though she had that little baby. So, I mean, they don't have no shame. Superhead had the same type of life. She was bragging on all these celebrities she went with. But at the same time, you was homeless left and right. These women live horrible lives. They would never be my role model. They ain't got no type of stability and security.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Miss Oda, too. There was a time where I feel like hoes would get gouged, but they would get gouged by like Eddie Winslow from Family Matters. You know what I mean? Like, they wasn't getting wiped up or gouged by being A-list celebrities. This is the first time ever in history, like you said, where they don't give a fuck. Like, people with money is gouging them up, and it's just weird to me. It's like, even if you got low self-esteem, you still got options.
Exactly. Now I'm gonna be honest. Right? So there was a time that I researched the whole sugar daddy thing, right? What the websites were, what the culture was. I used to read like this Tumblr by this sugar baby, right? All that stuff. I was fascinated by it. And there is a major difference between these girls and professional sugar babies. Like, professional sugar babies, they go for the guys who are investors in them. And most of the guys who are really good sugar daddies invest in you. So they want to see that you have a business or you're doing something entrepreneurial, something that they could feel good about giving you their money for, right? But these girls right here, they don't seem to be doing their own thing. They just getting whatever the guy gives them and traveling and buying clothes and all that type of stuff. I don't see them really building like futures for themselves independent of these guys. Ain't no way, as much as Drea has been dragged all over social media and all over TV, that she should be getting evicted from anywhere.
But that's the thing. It's hard to convince Drea to invest in herself or to have some type of, 401k plan or whatever, when she knows that people will take care of her. Drea, what's his name? Gilbert Arenas told a story about being in the car with Drea and how Drea gave this other basketball player head. Like, he turned around and they turned back around and Drea was back there giving some sloppy toppy. And it's like, she told Gil to try to chill on that story because she got kids. She didn't care about having kids. She just didn't want to be exposed for who she was because she want to get another young Tenderlin You know what I mean? That ain't been through nothing. Still got a little bit of his innocent love left, so she could fuck him over. Like she should have went for Travis Hunter. Somewhere right now in the world, Drea is throwing a tantrum, throwing stuff up against the wall. Man, I could have had him. Look, he ain't got no self-esteem. He could have dropped me off at the train.
But guess what? Already at the young, well, Dre is not that young. She around my age anyway. But already at Dre's age, and for a long time now, nobody wants to wife her. She could get a baby, she could get that, but nobody wants to wife Drea. Nobody takes her seriously, and I don't think none of these guys would, publicly or privately, right? Um, where is Drea gonna be 10 years from now when she's knocking on 50? Do you think 10 years from now the guys are still gonna be throwing her bread and trips and clothes and all of that?
I don't know. Kim Kardashian made a pretty good career out of. I mean, Kim
But
Kardashian made hoeing
Kim
so lucrative
Kardashian
that
mama is a
Hollywood.
professional pimp.
That's true. I mean that. I mean that's. I guess that's a difference between her and Drea. Is Drea ain't got the mama out there pimping her. You know what I mean? Making perfume deals, and who the fuck want to smell like Kim Kardashian? You know what I mean? You want to smell like Kim Kardashian? Just let somebody skeet on you. Just let somebody skeet on you, and you'll smell like Kim Kardashian.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, even for hookers and everything, what is your end game? Like, don't everybody have a get out plan, or you just gonna be lost in the sauce your whole life? Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. If I was letting my whole soul get ran through like Dre and them, I'm gonna have a home of my own, and it's gonna be paid for. It's no way you going through guys with this much money and you ain't got a home paid in full.
That's like telling drug dealers, having a 401. It's fast money, easy come, easy go. They're not gonna have a backup plan, you know. So yeah, it makes sense to me. They ain't gonna have no backup plan, especially seeing as how it's hard to convince them because they know that. For instance, let's say we start talking to Trav's girlfriend and we like, look, we know you using this nigga. He not related to us, so let's give you some advice. You need to invest in the house. You know what I mean? You need to. The baby gonna lock you in only for 18 years, and he don't be like Rick Ross baby mama. So you need to invest in, yourself. She gonna scoff
We
and
are
laugh at us. She gonna be
twins
like,
because the
he loves
exact person on my mind was Tia Kim. That's the exact person on my mind.
Tia is fucking hilarious. I be
But
watching
she's
her
smart
videos all the
too.
time. She is fucking.
But she's smart too, because let me tell you, I'm a real chick like Tia Kim.
Hell
I
no.
be done told him to get me a duplex in the hood. And man, my stuff will be paid for and I would have a tenant. You feel me? You ain't finna embarrass me for free. I'm about to get paid. I'm about to have security off this embarrassment.
Let me tell you why Tia got lucky. Cause she was stuck into the child support shit. She was doing the same thing that these women doing. But she got lucky that 50 Cent is so petty that whenever he tried to do that sex tape and he got her, he recorded her having sex, she won. I can't remember what the settlement was, like $4 or $5 million. It was pretty nice settlement for a regular person, and she won that on top of 50 Cent giving her money before the tape. So it's like that's what she was smart at. But other than that, I mean, shit, if it wasn't for that, her come up right now, she wouldn't even have that. That and social media like mess. So when she up there calling Rick Ross a big bang bitch, everybody be tuned in to see her call Rick Ross a big bang bitch. She's fucking hilarious. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Right. But even I was thinking about Floyd Mayweather's baby mama, right? In Vegas, right? Floyd got all his businesses and Floyd still take care of this woman and everything, right? But she has her own boutique, which is a staple in Vegas. She has her own salon, which is a staple in Vegas. And not even just that, she has her hands in so many different things. Like, he gives her money and she multiplies that money. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. How are these women
You know what's
getting
funny about
evicted? That's crazy to me. Getting your cars repossessed. That's crazy to me.
you know what's funny about that? Uh damn Deuce. I guess Deuce headphones wasn't working. But fucking damn, I lost my train of thought. Was talking about Tia. It'll come back. It'll come back. But I was gonna tell you, Miss 702. I don't know. Are you on from your phone?
I am. I was having difficulty with StreamYard myself tonight. It wasn't trying to let me come on here.
I was gonna tell
You
you
know what? When you
there's some.
drop the link in the chat, it's easier for people to come through than when it's external. Oh, there you go.
Good evening, good morning. My internet was messed up. Excuse me. What's up, family? What's happening?
We can barely hear you, Deuce.
Oh, y'all can barely hear me. Hold on, let me try to turn my get it on up. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Hello?
you, but it's like low. Let me see. Hold on. Let me turn the music down.
I think it's
Go
my
ahead. Spit your
headphones.
signs, brother. This is a safe place. We're gonna treat you like we treated like they treated that white man that one day. Spit your signs, brother.
No, I think that man, y'all being a little harsh about the brother's situation. You know what I mean? Like I don't think everything is as it seems. You know what I mean? Things that are recorded is always propaganda. And I think you guys trying to push this narrative, man, that she out here putting in all doing all these things and like he ain't getting down. I think he's playing a character on TV. Hello?
You said we trying to push a
So
narrative.
if your girl leave flirting emojis under one of your colleagues' pictures, you gonna be understanding about that?
That's one of his colleagues. And was that verified or is that just rumor and innuendo?
Nah, it's on the screen. If you wait, it'll go
I
back.
know, but
It'll show her actual.
is that actually real or did someone Photoshop it?
Yes, bro.
'Cause
Hold on, dude.
no,
Come on.
bro. Because remember,
You think the internet is out there? Dude, she a hoe, bro. They don't need much
how do you know
evidence.
she's a hoe? How do you know that she's a hoe?
Because
You
they
got
found her
eyes, dude.
past accounts where she was trying to solicit herself online, verifiably.
Is that also true? Is that true? Is that the God honest truth,
Damn,
or is
Deuce
that just
Cockering. Damn, Deuce Cockering.
you gotta keep it real, bro? You know what kind of games people play out here. I remember when the Jay-Z thing first broke, and someone photoshopped and created a thing saying that Beyonce mama liked something talking about Jay-Z, whatever. And everybody thought that was real, and everybody ran with that, and that shit ended up being fake, and someone photoshopped and edited that shit. You
Yeah,
know
but
this
some
dude. You
stuff
know
is
this dude.
obvious. Some stuff is
Nah, bro. You
obvious,
know
dude.
this dude. You know this dude's been an all-star athlete his whole life. Like every college wants him, every college, all that stuff, like his whole life.
Yeah.
And you think that this is the first girl he's just smitten with, and the first gorgeous girl that's been in his face. Like that's what y'all think?
Well, this is what we. That's the argument we making, Deuce. If that's not the
It's
first
kind of
girl,
not.
So let
It's
me
not
say
why
like
this. Do you
why he's
think
so
that
strong
Vanessa Bryant at 17 years old was the first gorgeous girl that Kobe Bryant ran across? I mean, if you a master
yeah.
manipulator and you got the sauce, then you just a master manipulator and you got the sauce.
Also, so Kobe wasn't out here doing his thing.
I can't say he wasn't
Kobe
doing
just
his
stayed over here
thing.
for this woman, and
I can't say he wasn't doing his thing, but this is the question you have to ask yourself, right? Do you think that they were in the type of relationship where they were both okay with each other doing their thing? Because that's where we are with Travis Hunter right now. Did him and his girl have an agreement to have a situation like this where she could flirt with his coworkers? Because I don't even want to make them celebrities.
I feel
Let's just break it down to
I
real
feel
life
that
stuff. Can your girl flirt
I
with
feel
your coworker? Like, would you be in a situation
no,
like that?
but that's like that's what you call it. That's not it's not verified. You know what I mean? And all this shit that's going on with her and him, and she's gonna like flirt with or send some heart emojis at Anthony Edwards. All this shit is going on, and she gonna do that shit in the middle of it. Come on, man. Come on, man.
They said she did it and
I'm
deleted it.
sorry. I don't believe it. Yeah.
I listen. I understand you being skeptical. I mean, you got to be skeptical. You never know with the internet these days. All I'm gonna say is
Yeah, you
this,
never
man.
know, bro.
Even if this ain't
And
got nothing to do personally
it
with
sucks
Travis, man.
that they absolutely do because it's fake. And like it lets you know the kind of time that black people are on. So they're trying to build relationships, they're trying to tear up somebody's relationship. Or, you know what I mean, encourage a healthy monogamous relationship or whatever. Like it's crazy the way things are being flipped. And then also like it might ruin these people's lives, you know what I mean? Maybe that girl is his superpower.
Oh, brother, I don't want it. I don't want them to make it, brother. Black queens forever. Snow bunnies. No, I see black queens forever. Nah, I just think it. You know what it is, Deuce? I see myself in him, and I don't know if everybody else look at it like that, but like I said, everybody got that innocent love, and everybody done dated a trifling ass bitch before, and I think that's what she is to him.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? I know this dude's an all-star athlete. And like I always bring up, if you're initiated, you know the kind of circles these people run in, the kind of business these guys, man, these people trade wives, girlfriends, kids, moms, all kind of shit. Like, you know what I mean? These circles, bro, a woman ain't nothing, bro. So this little wholesome image he's trying to play to get drafted number one or whatever, I can feel it, bro. But anything's recorded is propaganda to me. And trying to make you think a certain way about people. In my humble opinion. Hello? Do I still on?
I had to step away for a second, but I just want to say Deuce was in LA like me, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Deuce, I got a couple of homegirls I want to introduce you to. I think you would be a perfect match for them. You sound very understanding and generous.
Deuce, it ain't simple if you got it, Deuce.
I, I am generous and understanding. It's part of being a human being. I'm empathetic and sympathetic.
Deuce,
They
that's
need
key
a
word.
they need a man just like you. Don't change. Don't
Deuce, no.
change. Don't change.
Deuce, don't do it, brother. Don't
Everyone
do it,
needs a
Deuce.
man just like me.
Listen to
And that I've
Deuce.
been there
Listen
before.
to Deuce sipping and pimping at the same time.
Nah, man. You know what I
And I think
mean?
he from around my way. I think he said he was from Inglewood off 113th, right?
I didn't say I was on 113. More like 92nd. But I am from Inglewood. I used to be over there. I'm Reggie's
L-
younger cousin. So I used to be
Okay,
over
I'm
there
over
back in
here
the day.
on. Well, I we grew up over here on the one way on 108th. So listen, these women is very
Okay.
close. They very close, and they looking for a man just like you.
I'm in I'm in Central Cali right now. Like I say, everyone was looking for a man like me. So
Listen
you
to him.
know,
Shout out to brother Deuce. See, what y'all don't know is, see, me and my homie Deuce, we we be talking this shit. If y'all go back and look at Straight Outta Compton, it's a scene where they stop the little kids on the bus. Deuce is the one driving the car. I bet y'all didn't know that shit. He a
my
movie star
man.
too. So you might want to hook my homie Hollywood Deuce up.
Nah, it's all good, baby. I don't live in fantasy
Nah,
land.
Oh
real shit though.
yeah, they looking
He get
for a deuce. Dude, yeah,
Deuce.
hot on the market.
He get
He don't believe in
he getting
nothing.
played.
His listen, they could catch his girlfriend's panties in another dude's house, and he knows she left the
Hey,
house in them panties, and he gonna be like, "Are you for sure that someone just didn't have the same panties as her? Are you for sure?"
you have to verify the source, man. You just think like, oh, they, who is they? You know what I mean?
Verified,
If you
bro.
accept,
You got
That's
Deuce. You
exactly
got
how I want you to stay, Deuce. Don't listen to this man. You
I ain't,
stay just like this.
I don't listen to everybody, man. You know what I mean? Some people have certain
Deuce.
agendas.
We go listen,
Some people have,
Deuce. We gonna verify, right? I'm gonna grow my nails. You know the pimpers. I'm be like, what the fuck you talking about? I'm gonna instantly turn to Ike Turner. But nah, real shit though, Deuce. Nah, bro. You, we ain't gotta verify shit. Some shit just be evident, bro. Like you ain't gotta be like, I don't know. Well, maybe you that type of dude, Deuce. Maybe you be looking for like you don't assume somebody cheating just because your intuition or because some shit don't look right. You gotta actually go through the phone and find proof.
man, I can imagine being cheated on, bro. I'm such a perfect person. No woman would ever want to find anything better than me.
Oh, Deuce, well shit. Yeah, you definitely gonna get cheated on with that attitude, brother.
Nah, man. I
I
couldn't
love what
imagine,
like
bro.
that said, because that's true. That is so true. Let me tell you this. Even a woman with the purest intentions and the purest of hearts, right? If your man is in the position to invest in you, then you don't need to take that money and throw it into the dirt. I hate to see a woman spend the money on things that are not going to last. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to spend the money on security and stability first. First, y'all could talk a lot of stuff about what's that Gucci man? But Gucci man's wife, I think he gave her, what did he give her? $1 million, and she turned it into like $5 million or something. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
Yo, when I
Gucci,
lost my train of thought,
Gucci
that's what I
held
was
it
gonna
down.
bring up. Where they compared that to Papoose. They said Papoose held Remy Ma down for all those years, only for her to go cheat with the ugly version of Papoose. Meanwhile, Gucci man gave his woman stacks, and she turned it into an empire. You know what I mean? And even made Gucci a better man. And that's how you know if you with a bad woman or not. Travis don't. I don't get that. Travis. We all see the man clearly got self-esteem issues. She don't help that.
Do we?
Even if she ain't
Do
doing
we?
nothing, she don't
We
be pouring into him.
we don't see clearly see anything with Travis, man. Everything you see with Travis is recorded. This isn't surreal life, you know what I mean? It's not they're not on a damn love and hip hop show. You know, these people are putting the camera up and they're portraying an image. It's called programming for a reason, bro. Look at Tiger Woods. You
Dudes,
think Tiger Woods is you know, what's up?
I think you know how like the dude that done hit a girl before, he'll give her like that slow hug and then he'll like start rocking side to side. You can walk up to Travis' girlfriend and do that, and I can walk up right behind you and do the same thing. And Travis would be like, "You know them? Oh no, I don't know them. Oh, she don't know them, bro. Anybody can see that this dude is whipped, bro. She could tell him anything, he'll believe it.
I don't believe it, bro. I don't believe it. I think he's playing his act, bro. You get in these high dollar places, bro. I'm telling you, bro, this dude's been a number one recruit his
But what
whole
is
life,
he
bro.
getting out of it? He could get a chick that's way better than her. He could replace
And
her
he probably
tomorrow.
will. He probably will. Soon as they sign a number one and get that guaranteed contract, see you later. Look at Russell Wilson. Or maybe she putting it on him like that too. You know what I mean? Maybe she getting her Sierra on. Russell Wilson, Christian
That's what I
man,
think going
all
on.
this.
That's what I think going on. I think she
Well,
putting it
like I
on
said,
him and this
Russell Wilson
motherfucker
is
head over
Christian
heels.
man, high morals and all this stuff, and then bam, get with Sierra, leave his wife, all that.
What,
So you know
Deuce?
what I
That's how
mean?
you
Like
see that situation,
these
bro.
people,
I'm gonna be honest.
bro.
I call cap on Deuce. I call cap on Deuce.
Same.
Ain't no
What do you
Same.
way.
mean call cap?
Because
What do you
I
mean?
ain't LA guys are hard on women. If you think that uh people always talk about gang politics and people always talk about the colors you could wear or the clothes you could wear, the sports team, try dating in LA. Try dating in LA. LA men are hard on women. It ain't no LA men out here that's giving that girl a pass like this. None of them.
Brother Deuce, not capping.
I don't know.
I, in the words
I
of
beg
Ice
to
Cube,
differ.
we all said "fuck you, bitch" and kept going.
Nah, man.
Exactly.
It's other way
Exactly.
because the women are also hard on the men. The women are also hard on the men. You got women that dating the rival gang members and homeboys and all that shit. So
Well, if
it's a
dating
two way.
politics are that intertwined with regular street politics, then what makes you think a dude from LA is gonna let his woman be found on a host site, be cool with that, and his girl gonna be fluting with his coworker? I mean, you could pull up on a what's this guy's name, Travis? You
That's
could
not his
pull up on your
coworker though.
boyfriend Travis at Home Depot, and if you flirt with his coworker, it's going down. It's going down. Deuce would never
I
allow this.
I
I
feel
Yeah,
ain't
you on
been
that,
around
but you
Deuce
know what
that
I
long,
mean.
but Deuce would never allow
yeah,
this.
brother Deuce. I think brother Deuce like to take the opposite opinion. You know what I mean? To give the argument a fair. I think he really secretly agrees with us. There's no fucking way. Even with the Sierra stuff, bro. Sierra didn't steal Russell from his wife.
I have a different recollection of that, but maybe you can edify me.
So Russell was with that white girl, but he left her and went after Sierra. Sierra wasn't seeking Russell. That's why a lot of people Russell is the
But
only quarterback in the league, bro, who receive hate for doing nothing, bro. He the Devin Haney of he the Devin Haney of football, bro. People hate that man and he don't do nothing to
bro,
nobody
what you
because
mean
they don't like
he didn't do nothing, bro? He lost the Super Bowl throwing an interception on the goal line. What do you mean he didn't do nothing?
he the first one to do that. Cowboys fuck up every year. You still a Cowboys fan,
Yes,
right? Okay, well, I'm just letting you know, fans are fans. They're gonna be
bro.
fans
If
regardless.
Tony Romo threw an interception, if Tony Romo threw an interception to lose the Super Bowl on the goal line, dog, I would hate Tony Romo for the rest of my life.
Tony Romo fumbled the snap for the extra point kick and still was
But it
a
wasn't the
hero in
Super
Dallas.
Bowl. It wasn't the Super Bowl.
It was to get to the Super. That's what I'm trying to say, dudes.
No, it wasn't the first round, dog. Come
The
on,
first round of the playoffs, right?
yes,
Okay.
it wasn't the Super
I
Bowl.
remember the semifinal when Brett Favre threw an interception to end the game. They was begging Brett Favre to come
In
back the next
Minnesota,
year, bro. They just don't like this dude, bro, and they don't like. This is why they don't like Russell. They feel like Russell is corny. That's number one. You know, he
his
not like
teammates
that
did.
bullshit.
Yes, they did.
They
They
think
thought
he
he was
corny.
fake.
They try they people don't like the idea that a man could be that
His
disciplined
teammates
in his
did think
regular
he was
life.
corny.
Like he really do love God. He really do live a pure life. So they want to see him fall. They want to see like you said, tear down, bro. They don't like Russell. The second thing is he's dating Sierra, bro. They do not like Sierra, bro. They feel like Sierra is a baby mama. She don't deserve anything good. Russell's too good for her. They feel like she's on like she damaged goods. That's why they rooting for them to fail.
Yeah. Well, good thing is new media we don't have to go going on this propaganda because that was all white media because no one cared about when Kim Kardashian and her sisters out here praying and approaching on all the light skinned NBA players. They think it's cute. They make him a star.
I agree, brother. I got the DMs right now. Kim Kardashian trying to seduce me, brother.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. You don't play in the NBA. They all the Kardashians go for the mixed race, interracial light skinned dudes.
And now we could segue into what I wanted to talk about secondly. This whole pro black thing. I feel like I'm just me at this point. because the people that I meet who claim to be so pro black are the main ones doing things that are suspect. Like the most pro black man you'll run into has an affinity for white women or Hispanic women or Asian women. How can you push the black agenda and don't even like black women? Can I ask
So
black men
I
that?
happen I happen to think that who you sleep with doesn't matter. Is the person. That
It
doesn't
does
say you just
matter.
saying because I'm gay. Only thing I don't think so.
It does matter because look at
It
all
say
these
me
men
saying
that
if
say
I'm gay,
Kamala Harris
and
was
like
married
if
to
I'm
a corny white man.
you also verify the source though. If you still tripping off of interracial relationships in 2024, you really lost in the sauce.
This is the thing. I'm not tripping off interracial relationships happening. I'm tripping off people fetishizing. You get what I'm saying? But then saying that you're so in love with being black. If you're so in love with being black, why do you fetishize women that are outside of that? That's a legitimate
So
argument.
I don't think I don't know.
How can you
I
preach
feel
loving,
who you
protecting,
sleep
and
with is who you
providing for
are.
black women to empower black women, but you are building with women of other backgrounds? I don't hate on it, but it just doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know. Well, see, those are two different things though. I don't think that pro blackness is pro black women.
But I think that we're making it two different things because we don't want to address that. Any
No,
woman
to me,
that
it's
you're
two different things.
investing your time, your love, and your resources in is who you are actually exalting. You cannot preach being pro black if you're not exalting your black women.
See, that's where I differ. You know what I mean? Um,
But
women are
why are we
generally
picking
taught.
and
Women are generally
choosing? Why don't we just look at the whole
because
thing? Why are we picking?
because to me it's like pro blackness isn't only about black love or whatever. Black
So let
love
me
as
say
in black
this.
love for
Let's
each
say
other.
I only have an affinity for white men, right? I'm going to marry a
Yeah.
white man. I am going to have my biracial children, right? I am going to invest in his family. I'm probably going to invest in his neighborhood. I'm probably going to invest into his culture,
In his neighborhood.
in a neighborhood that is okay or safe enough for him to live in. I'm not going to bring him back to South Central. I'm going to take him somewhere that's going to be safe for him to live. So
Well,
we're
you
going to
can't
be
take him to
amongst
South
his
Central now
people.
because
We're going to be
South Central is
raising,
kind of
we're going to
interracial.
be a part of raising the, what do you call that? The housing value in a neighborhood that's filled of people that look like him.
Mm.
So in a way, you can't say that your partnership doesn't have anything to do with everything else. It has everything to do with everything else.
So you don't know any affluent black neighborhoods? The only neighborhood black people got are poor
Let's
neighborhoods.
be for real with gentrification. Do you know of any affluent black neighborhoods in LA County? What do
Yo,
you?
dude, I ain't
Westchester
gonna lie.
is
Dude,
a
this is
black
probably the
neighborhood.
first time I'd have been quiet for 10 to 15 minutes on my own paddle, bro. You know what was playing in my head when she was talking? Big Glow come through frying shit. Let her cook.
I'm for real. We both from LA. Baldwin Hills is full of white people now. Hyde Park is full of white people now. I mean, and I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with that, but I can't marry Bob and me and
Wichita
Bob
full of white
moving
people.
no, well, the jungles is full of Hispanic people now. I can't take Bob to the bottoms with me. Me and Bob can't move in the bottoms together. I gotta take Bob somewhere Bob's gonna be safe. So me and Bob are gonna be invested in this white neighborhood, and me and Bob are gonna be invested in these white schools. We're gonna add
So
value to their neighborhood, not where I'm from with people that look like me.
so you want to live with violence, and you want to take Bob and raise your kid in violence.
But you just said affluent black neighborhoods. Where are these affluent black
But
neighborhoods so me and
you
Bob
didn't
can
name
move
any.
there?
You named the bottoms. You named you know what I mean?
I'm
You know, you
waiting.
didn't name it.
Look, as
I said
a
what? I
born
said
and raised
Westchester.
Angelina,
Westchester's black.
Westchester is
Crenshaw
not
still
all
black.
black like it used to be. Crenshaw is not
Well,
all black
I
like
said
it used to be.
so. Really, none of LA is all black. How it used to be. Jordan Downs,
So
Nickerson
where
Gardens.
are these affluent black neighborhoods that you speak of? Ladera is not all black like it used to be. I don't know if you know
Palmdale,
about
man.
Blair Hills. Blair Hills ain't all black like it used to be. Where am I taking Bob? Where are me and Bob going?
Palmdale.
You know
Palmdale.
why? You know why I
I'm
disagree.
dead.
You know
I'm
why I
dead.
disagree. You know why I disagree with you, Deuce.
Bob
This
gonna
why.
get robbed, molested, and shot the first day in
Not molested.
Palmdale.
The gangsters is out there.
Yeah, yeah,
They
fucking
got
robbed.
homo
Bob,
gangsters in
Bob
Cali.
is go. Bob is gonna get touched on in Palmdale the first day.
Come on,
Oh,
don't
say it
push
ain't
that
so.
propaganda, man. Don't push that propaganda because the white people are the most safest people in the damn hood. Nobody finna fucking do that. Nobody white.
You
We
might, hey,
safe.
you know what? You might be right about that.
You do
White
got a
people.
point
That's
there.
absolutely
Yeah,
true.
I thought
Ain't
about
nobody
it, Deuce.
finna do
You
nothing to
right,
no
brother.
fucking white man.
I seen
A
it
white a
in
white
Houston.
girl.
It used to
Go
do.
ahead.
It was a neighborhood that was being gentrified, bro. And there was a white lady out there every morning jogging with a Yorkie, bro, in a dangerous neighborhood, bro, without a care in the fucking world, bro. Because she knew them Negroes wasn't fit to do a goddamn thing to her. Maybe ask for her
A
number. That's
white girl
about it.
with
But
a white
this is why I
a
want to
white
say,
girl
because it
a
seemed
white
like I'm all the way to the left, right? We can't keep pushing just, oh, we're so pro black. We live in a world now that's mixy. People's marriages, their relationships, their children's, their housing situations, everything is mixy. So for me to sit here and say that I'm sister pro black, that's not true. It's gonna be some things that I'm gonna disappoint some people on. Like, I ain't. I was talking to a guy, the Moore guy. Remember we was talking about the Moorish thing, like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
He was too black for me. I said, nah, 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 nah.
That's not pro
So,
black to me though. This is what pro black is. This is what pro black is. Pro black,
mm-mm.
pro black is just putting black people first. You know what I mean? Like you said, you can't please everybody. You want to please everybody, sell ice cream, and even then, the motherfucker gonna complain about what flavor ice cream you sold them. But being pro black is understanding. You know what I mean? Giving us grace and knowing that we're not perfect. But you can't be pro black to me and marry any different, especially when you know the demographics. Look, I'll give you a prime example. Marriage has always historically been about economics, right? It's always. If you go back, they used to trade cows, and it's always been about money.
what?
You always, Deuce, you didn't know that, brother,
Nah, I didn't.
bro. It's always been about marriage. That's
Back
why
then you
it
couldn't
it
even
was.
get married until you had a dowry for the other family. Yeah, it's
Yep.
always been about
And
cows.
unite fam. It was unite family. It would make bloodlines stronger. It's always been about economics and power. So I say that every race realizes the value in marriage, but black people. And this is why I say that you can't be pro black if you don't marry. Kobe Bryant, right? God rest the dead. But Kobe Bryant took his resources that he had his entire career and gave it to a non-black person. Their family is now has generational wealth. I'm talking about her parents. You know what I mean? That are non-black.
Right,
Anybody else? And if
right.
she marry again, she probably
Our
not gonna marry
daughters.
black. She probably not gonna marry black, and it's not gonna go back to the black community.
What?
Kobe Bryant has
She
now
was
took that
already rolling
economic
around with
wealth.
what? She was already rolling around with Chris Montana and Diddy. What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, but you know how it is when they're young. That's how
But I
Kim
mean, he
Kardashian
just
is.
eloquently put together my whole argument. This, if you're a pro black man and you marry a woman of the opposite race and you pass away like Kobe, you just set her and her people up for generational wealth. Not a black
About
woman
his
and
daughters
and
being
your
black.
people. So everything does
His
revolve
daughters are
around
black.
money.
But we already know,
I don't
Deuce.
see it that way.
Biracial people are they racial fluid. They can identify with us or not. They have the option. And we don't have that option. Like if Drake would have chose
Not
Pop, which
really.
I would have did if I was Drake, I would have said fuck. I'd have did like George Bush, fuck y'all niggas, I'm out of here. If Drake would have chose Pop, nobody would have faulted him for it.
His pop wasn't fucking with him.
I'm just saying like we I did a whole episode about biracial children and how how they grow up like feeling like they pulled on both sides, like they feel like the black people get mad at them if they pick the blacks or Filipino or whatever the case may be, whatever they mix with, and it's like they grew up with that struggle, and it's like why would you want to create those type of why would you want to create those type of problems for your kids? My best friend is biracial. We talk about this stuff all the time, and I feel like there's no way possible you could say,
Aren't you
uh,
biracial?
no, man, you finna make me put my
Bro,
ancestry on the screen again.
as light skinned as your ass is, nigga, you biracial, nigga. I don't want to hear that shit.
Right? He be up here trying to talk like he's
Nah,
Wesley Snipes.
nah, I'm a dark nigga inside.
Okay. Looking like Obama's brother. You is not
Nah,
you.
real shit. When I did my ancestry, my wife is darker than me. I was expecting to have more. What's up, legacy mindset? I was expecting to have more white in me, but I had more black in me than her. She had more white than me. Nah, dude, I ain't mixed with shit, bro.
Yes, you
I
are.
ain't mixed with shit, bro. Bro,
Shit
bro,
don't
what the fuck? You finna make me put the ancestry up. I've been waiting for this moment anyway, dude. You know I be keeping that ancestry because I'm proud that what I mean. I know where
This
I come from.
spoken just like a light skin. Let me show you how much of a nigga I
Yeah,
am. Let me show you. I've been waiting all year.
yeah. I've been waiting. I mean, I did an episode where I had it on the screen. Where it came from because we was talking about ancestry that day. But yeah, man, I ain't mixed. But like I said, my best friend is he mixed with Mexican and black. And I remember, and this is why I remember, dude. This is hilarious, man. I'm gonna get him. He be on the show sometime. I'm gonna get him up here so he can tell this story. But his parents did not like niggas, bro. They did not like niggas. Like it wasn't even a if and a but about it. They hated his daddy, right? But they kind of like was stuck with him, or whatever. You know what I mean? So they liked half of his ass. They only liked the Mexican half. They didn't like the nigga half. But I would come to play with him, bro. Like after school, we would walk to his house to get permission for him to come to my house. And his uncle would hit me with the same line every time, bro. Hey man, you come back tomorrow and you play. And I'm like, all right, what the fuck? We walk all the way over here just so he would tell me to come back tomorrow. Then we go back tomorrow, the same thing. Dude, hey, you come back tomorrow and you play. It was like that all the time. I to the point where I would just see him in school, be like, hey, you come back tomorrow and we play. But he
But
knows, he
it's
knows.
the reason. It's the reason why these other people have these negative connotations about black people. It's the reason why, right? The
Why?
propaganda, the propaganda and media portrayal.
Deuce, it ain't even that, bro. It ain't that. It's because white favor is a real thing. People seek white
It's the
favor.
way we're
Every
portrayed,
race.
bro.
No,
It's the
Deuce.
way we're portrayed, man.
We have
It's the
we
way we're
have black
portrayed,
people
bro.
that don't like other black people, and that makes no sense, knowing the history that we know of America, right? But and it's not it goes against the first law of self preservation, all of that stuff. But it goes more to white favor. Black people seek white favor just like every other race. Fucking Mexicans seek white favor. All of them seek white favor. They think white is right, bro. So they go out there and do
Because
things
of the
to
portrayal. Because of the media, bro. That's why.
Let me ask you this, Deuce. Do you think that a Mexican person that's seeking white favor could ever like be friends with a black person in good faith?
Yeah.
Why? If white
You'll
people
meet
don't
that nigga
like
at the
the
basketball
enemy of
court.
my enemy is my
You'll meet
enemy.
you, man. Well, I can't speak I can't speak for how shit is in Texas, bro. But their racism shit, bro, that shit is like going with the wind, homie. All this little, oh, I don't like black people. Yeah, right, nigga. What's the number one sport?
Wait. Did
Football.
he just say racism is going with the wind?
That's what he said.
Yeah, and where I'm from,
I'm
where
from
I'm
where
from,
you from. What you talking about?
and that shit done with, man.
No, it's definitely
You got
not
you got
done
Mexicans
with.
and black gangs.
When you grew
You
up
got
in the
Mexicans, you
same,
got Mexicans
you
and
grew
black
up in the
gangs.
same section as me, right? So when you hit a
But that's like
major
30 years ago.
intersection,
It's way different now.
but when you hit a major intersection like Crenshaw and Imperial, which used to be a black neighborhood, which used to be a part of a host stroll, right? When you hit Crenshaw and Imperial now, it's white people working at Burlington Coat Factory. It's white people working at the McDonald's there. It's white people working at the T-Mobile, right? So the same shitty ass neighborhood that you grew up in, right? You can now not go to your local shitty ass jobs and apply and get it. They're giving those jobs to white people that never even wanted to visit that area 10 years
But
ago.
why? But
But this
why?
is the point of what he just said a minute ago. Money is
It's not because of
power.
racism.
So if
It's not because
we
of
can't
racism,
even
though.
get jobs in our neighborhood, what make you think we're going to be able to have the staying power in our neighborhoods? That's the reason why it's LA only has a 6% population of black people now. Cause we don't have any power. Look at Inglewood, right? Look at Inglewood's city hall. Do you remember when all that was black?
Yep.
City hall, the school district, all that shit was black, right? Now, if you go to the Section 8 office or housing authority or whatever up there, all them people are Hispanic. You know who they're giving all the vouchers to? Hispanic people. So even the help that
And
they
what are the
give
black
the
people down there doing?
underprivileged, they're helping their people. That's how their people are able to stay in Inglewood. We are getting kicked out of there. You see, they just knocked down all them schools besides Morningside. Them was our little
Yeah.
black schools they just knocked down.
But
What
what
are
are the
you
black people
talking
doing
about?
down there? No, but what are the black people doing down there? They're not politically involved. They're all on some bullshit out there.
How
Everybody
you
just
gonna say they're
getting
not
those bad
politically
deals.
involved when Inglewood was the last black city? We ran the whole city hall. We ran the whole police department. We ran the whole school district.
Yeah, but all them people are 70, 80 years old somewhere in retirement.
That's not true. My uncle's been a
And then
coach in Inglewood at Darby Park and running the football system with the Little League for my whole life. Like this man
the
he
Jets,
he's in his 50s. Yeah, he's done the Inglewood Blackhawks at Darby Park and he's done the Jets. Coach Howard, Dwight Howard. You go fact check me. I'm talking about real
I'm not,
people really in the community. Guess what? These people are getting pushed out. If we can't keep jobs in Inglewood, we can't keep housing in Inglewood.
I understand that. But who's talking
So
about
it
that?
goes back to the money. You can't keep skipping over that
How am I skipping over the money?
because of there's a thing called systemic racism. They know to attack us and get us down and get us out of there, they have to go after the money. If you ain't making no money, then you're not staying here. Why do you think that
But why aren't you
gentrification
making
is a
money?
problem? Because it's really systemic racism. Gentrification is a cute
I'm not,
word for systemic racism. So for you
I'm
to
not
say that
saying that,
racism is dead, no, it's different types of racism.
and that's the
I
thing
don't
that
have
I'm
to
saying.
hang you by a noose, but I could definitely starve out your bank account and your pockets and get you the hell up out of here.
I understand what you're saying, but
I can't
also
believe you said that, brother
to
Deuce.
combat that, what
I can't believe you said that. That racism is dead.
said
Damn,
what? No,
race.
that's a different thing. That's a different thing. Talking about systemic racism, and you guys are speaking of like blatant racism. You guys were speaking of systemic racism.
No, we can't pick and choose our racism. It's
Yeah,
many different forms of racism. So what you're
that
saying,
goes without
right?
saying, but it's different.
So what you're saying, right, is destroying black neighborhoods, right? Messing up black economics, right? Making it so that black people do not have stability in America. You can't even live where you grew up. That's
But what
insane,
are those
right?
black people doing to combat that? Nothing.
If you apply for a
Nothing.
job, listen, if you apply for a
Niggas down there
job,
going to jail. Man, working at McDonald's ain't gonna keep you at your house. I'm sorry. You working
so
at
the
fucking
people
Taco
who worked
Bell
at
in prison.
McDonald's before they were paying their bills, it didn't keep them there.
Nope. It sure in the hell
No,
didn't.
it's not about the job. It's about financial management. You cannot even go as a underprivileged person and apply for benefits. No, do you see that the county of Los Angeles, their housing authority, just got sued because of the corruption of people exercising systemic racism? These people
I didn't
apply
see
to
that.
get in these jobs in these positions so that they can help their people out. Not all people like they're supposed to be, but their people.
Yo,
Systemic racism is deadly.
hold on. Side
And
note, side note. I
and we
want to show
got
you this, Deuce. Can you see the screen?
yeah.
That's my pops right there. That's my grandpa. Players from the goddamn Himalayas. But yeah, man, I can't believe you goddamn said racism. Goddamn, talk Umar, talk to
I
him.
beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Yeah, goddamn, Deuce. California, if anything, bro, it's probably more alive there because y'all land is so high. There's no way. There's no way
I think it's
that huh?
I think it's more classism and racism in California.
Can you separate the two?
Absolutely.
How, Deuce? What a poor what a Deuce, how many black billionaires is there in the world right now, brother?
I'm not aware.
It ain't even five, bro. In the history of America, bro, that we got Oprah. Oprah been a billionaire forever, and her wealth ain't even increased to where she, you know what I mean, Elon Musk, and she been a billionaire since I was a kid. Her money's still growing slow. It's like, bro, if the
Is
wealth ain't
that
even
true?
increasing,
Is that
yeah,
true?
yeah, bro, this is an absolute fact, bro.
So
Man,
I have a question for you. How long have you been in Central California as opposed to Inglewood or LA County?
20 years.
Oh, well, then you're a little bit far removed from what's going on, right?
My people are still down there though. My whole family's still down
So you know that there is nothing but black people going to Southwest College, right?
there.
So there's hella black people that graduated from Southwest. There's hella black people that graduated from Compton College. It's
Yeah.
hella
And
black
what?
people that graduated from Dominguez and Centennial and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
Hella black people went to Cal State Dominguez Hills, went to Cal State Long Beach, went to Cal State Northridge, Cal State LA, etc., 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 right? All those black
Mhm.
educated, degreed up black people could not get jobs in LA County. You want to know why? Because for my generation, they started adding the extra addendum must be bilingual. They knew when they made all those jobs must be bilingual that our black asses wasn't going to be able to qualify. And you know what that is? That's systemic racism. They thought of every single way that they could to break down our economy and get us out of there. So you keep
So,
saying, what did they
from
do? They were lazy.
from
People
my,
weren't lazy.
no, I
People
didn't say
got
that. From my experience in graduating college, you got to take a foreign language, and you think these people were taking French?
I took
African.
Spanish 1 and I took Spanish 2. I
I'm pretty
cannot
sure they
have
did too.
conversational Spanish with you. I
You
can't
don't
fill out
practice it.
nobody's job application and say that I am bilingual,
You
even
don't
though
practice
I
it,
had to take Spanish 1 and Spanish 2 to graduate.
right?
So
You don't
what you're
practice it
saying
though.
is null and
If you
void.
practice
You
it,
have to
no,
be
I'm saying
bilingual.
no. You have to practice it. You just can't take the class and don't study on it no more. But if you
Oh my
practice it,
God, Deuce.
I'm pretty sure if you practice it, you will be
Bilingual
by.
doesn't mean that you know the days of the week and you know how to say
What? That's the first thing you learn in
salutations and
Spanish.
you know
Beche, tengo el gato en las
Yeah,
pantalones.
that's the
uvlebe.
first thing you learn in Spanish. The days of the week.
No, like
What are you talking
they want
about?
A,
an
B,
actual
C.
conversation. That's
Like
bilingual,
I
an
said,
actual
if you
conversation.
practice it, if you I can speak Spanish fluently. I learned it,
Dudes, I
but
just think you're coming up for excuses to avoid the
no,
inevitable. When
My,
they
my brother,
no.
attack our
I'm coming up with
finances,
reasons.
they fucked
I'm
us
coming up
out
with
of
reasons why
everything.
you need to stand
I
up
already know what my
and
brother Deuce is
stop thinking
doing.
about 1975 bullshit and get some
Deuce, let me
things
tell you why I
started so we
call
can
cap on that, Deuce. Let
get
me tell you why I call
politically
cap on that, brother.
get okay. Call it.
Because I talk to you a lot. I be listening to what you saying, bro. So I can recall this conversation. I remember I had a conversation with you once, and I told you, you know, I can't really listen to black people, especially people that are the elders, because y'all so dope in the '90s. Like the white man gave y'all them drugs, but y'all chose to sell them to y'all community, and all y'all got was death and prison sentences. You like, no, Brian, you got to give a little grace, homie. You can't be like that. But now you telling me how black people didn't take advantages of their situations, how gentrification don't really affect us, and how classism is separate
No, no, no,
from race.
no. Because they say when we say that oh it's just them doing it to us. No, we're doing it to ourselves, man. We have a two generations that's lost from LA. All the people that's supposed to be 50 and 60 right now, these people are lost, bro. Like these people are gone, dog. A lot of niggas is dead. A lot of these niggas is null and void. You know what I mean? Shit's fucked up, and it could be the way they planned it. But you know what I mean? When it comes down to it, like you say, you got to take responsibility for what's going on. These guys that are 30 and 40, these guys aren't in the workforce, aren't going to school, isn't contributing anything into those neighborhoods, but destruction and you know what I mean, death. And that could be their plan. That could be the government or whoever, you know what I mean, makes these plans, you know, what I'm intended for. But that's what's going on.
But do you feel like that's just minorities? Because if we go into the valley, if we go deep into West LA, the color changes of people and the drug choice changes of people, but people are
Yep.
still living the same way.
Hell
So
no.
are you just isolated?
Hell no.
No, it is very much
Hell no.
true. Have you, but you
Hell
said
no.
you've been gone for 20 years. Have you been to Culver City? Have you been in Venice?
Uh, last time
Have
I've
you
been to
been
Culver
to
City,
Santa
yeah.
Monica? It's
La-
not what it was when we grew up. Have you been to
I
Marina Del
know.
Rey?
Last time I've been there was maybe 3 years ago. I was down there by the airport. And
Have you
I went
been to
there.
Brentwood? All them places? Yo, people are homeless, wrapped around
I
Beverly
know. That's what I'm saying.
Hills.
And it's
Rodeo
not
Drive
just
is
black
not the
people, right?
Rodeo Drive on TV anymore. Rodeo Drive is
It's
boarded
just
up.
not black people, right? It's just not black people, right?
It's not just a black thing. It's really an
Yeah,
economic thing. That's why the money is important. But that's why I have the
exactly.
argument the pro black thing is a joke. It's a joke because we all gotta survive. It's a joke because we all gotta survive.
But see, now, Miss Samuel, to this is where we have I agree with you.
Okay.
Everything up until the point of this. Self-preservation for you and your own is natural, law of nature.
Hmm.
But I look at it like this. If it don't hurt me or take from mine, why wouldn't I help you? That's how other people think. Meaning this, if a position comes up, right? And I'm the chief of police or whatever the case may be, and I have an opportunity to give a job to somebody who's the same race as me or different, I give it to the same race. That's where it doesn't make sense to me Well, black people, you don't have to choose somebody over your family. I think that's where Malcolm X fucked up, you know. But if you're not choosing blackness and it doesn't hurt you, I don't understand it. To me, it doesn't make any sense. Got it?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I was trying to
I
make
was finna,
sense of your
I was
example.
finna say devil busy. He done cut the show. Devil busy.
No, I was trying to make. I was trying to. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe because it's late, I didn't fully understand the example. Can I get the slow people version? I need the
This is
version for
basically this.
dummies.
Nah, ain't no saying. It's basically this. This is just what I said in a nutshell. I basically was saying that self-preservation is a natural phenomenon in nature, right? It's not unheard of. You don't I don't expect people to do more for a stranger than they do for their own. I think that's where Malcolm X fucked up. But I said, if it doesn't hurt you, why aren't you doing for somebody that looks like you? Because everybody else does it. If it came down between an Asian man hiring somebody, black, any other race or Asian, who's he gonna hire?
He gonna hire his people.
Exactly. So I don't understand why black people don't have any sense of that. No, let me say we don't have any sense.
because
We need
because
more.
we were taught to not like each other and not want to help each other up. You know that Willie Lynch
Deuce,
stuff was real deep.
you don't even believe in racism. So when me and Emily and Juanita come for the job interview, you ain't gonna give me a pass just because I'm black.
No,
You
he
don't
dude's
even
gonna
believe
fire
in
you. He gonna give you the job,
right,
but he gonna fire you on the spot. He gonna be like, I gotta give it
right.
to I've been practicing on my Spanish, you know what I mean? And Juanita finna get that, she finna get
Juanita
that
finna get
chong.
that
She
job.
finna get that
Exactly.
chong, you know what I mean? Give
He
her some of
needs
that meat.
somebody to practice with.
No, I just walk outside and practice over like that. You know what I mean? Go to the park, Walmart, Target, gas station.
Shout, shout out to my homie Deuce for watching Dora the Explorer so he can talk to these chicks out here.
Okay.
No,
He gonna be
Can you
like,
say backpack?
Juanita, ¿cómo te amas? Juanita.
no.
Shout out to
Yo
brother
hablo
Deuce.
español. Yo hablo español. Yo estudio la pinta.
Let me tell you something, Deuce. I'm from Texas, brother, and I never even use Spanish to tell them I don't speak Spanish because they gonna speak more Spanish. When I say no hablo español, they be like, oh, sí, sí. Did I just tell you no hablo español?
I talk to
Poquito.
everybody, man. I'm nice,
I
nice
know
to
little
everybody.
words. Like I'll be listening to him do. I'm like, oh, gato, cat. That's how I be. Cat. I know it.
Hey, man. Well, when you're as cultured as I am, you know what I mean. You want to just let it flow. I'm not gonna cast aspersions on anyone.
Deuce, I think I know where you're going with this, brother, and I don't like which direction it's going, brother.
What do you mean, brother?
Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never. Black queens forever, snow bunny.
I think I know where
That's
you're
what I
going with
figured,
this,
bro.
brother.
That nigga
That guy
crazy,
got
man.
a problem. You could tell the way he do things. He got a he's lightweight touched. There's something wrong there.
I'm not gonna lie, but when Umar talk about marriage in the black community, I'm not gonna lie. He be hitting like a motherfucker on that point. When he be talking about, about it's just so fucking, sad that he's not married. You know what I mean? He's still out there trying to fuck all the single moms of America, but he be spitting some fucking science when he be talking about that shit. Umar, I mean, he be spitting facts.
Oh, Angie talking in the chat, huh? I just got some people mad
Oh,
because I stopped that shit.
dude, spit your Spanish. Practice your
Man, go
Spanish, brother.
practice. Practice real quick
Como,
one time for the
como
one
estas,
time.
mamacita? Ven aquí.
Man, say something we ain't heard in the rap song the last 20 years. Next thing you're gonna be saying is Mama Chula, Mama Chula. I mean, if you don't get your
Nah, man. I, I like to have a conversation with that lady. For real.
listen, dudes. Real shit though, Deuce. I told you, bro, I was gonna ban the pro black talk, bro. Unless I feel like they really about it, bro. I feel like you really about it, Deuce. I just feel like that California, you being removed. What you say, uninitiated for so long, brother. Deuce was Miss too. Deuce told me that I could wear different colors down there in Cali, and I would be good because things done change. I'm like, bro, I seen somebody
Deuce trying to set
disrespect.
you up.
Yeah, I seen somebody disrespect. I think it was Nipsey's mural. It was something, and he died on live.
Let me tell you what's let me tell you what's so oh shit. That was my
You believe
cousin
that?
you talking about. You talking about
Really?
Indian Red Boy, right?
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
talking
know his
about
name.
Red Boy. He didn't
That's my
die over.
cousin.
He didn't die over Nipsey
Yeah,
mural.
well, I don't want to get too much into it. He didn't die over the mural. It was some
Man,
other
the internet,
things that
bro.
were going
Propaganda.
on. The
It was some
internet
girls,
just
man.
found a bigger story and attaching his name to the mural, Nipsey,
Yeah,
and all of that.
propaganda.
You know?
Propaganda.
Actually,
Right
actually,
there.
his stepfather is a very known person from '60s, so everybody know for real, it wasn't about that. But now see the tragedy in that nobody know, another exclusive for Scholar Boxing, right? Is that he got murdered, but the year before his mother got murdered. So my cousin Shaquana, which was his mother, she got smashed to death. So, LA, yes, a lot of violence out here. So I wouldn't play around with colors. I don't know what he's
Oh,
talking
I know.
about,
Yeah, Deuce
but
ain't
you
finna
could
get me.
you
I
could
ain't no fucking sucker.
legitimately get hurt. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
A
know.
lot of violence.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that with Big U and Whack 100 leading the force with 40 people around me. I still wouldn't do it.
Dang, I'm surprised Texas knew about that story. That kind of caught me off guard. Like
It
crazy.
was all over the world when it happened.
Yeah,
Everybody was talking
it
about
was
it.
big time
Well,
news on that.
I deactivated my Facebook, my
That's
Instagram, because
propaganda.
people were sending me the video, right? And I was thinking to myself, why do you think I want to see this though? Why do you keep sending it? So I deactivated my stuff. I couldn't believe that Texas would know.
Oh
That's
yeah,
The
crazy.
whole
yeah. We pay.
the whole world know about that.
Miss 702. Tell Deuce what the girl told you about finding a black man.
Oh, my friend, my Asian friend, right?
Yeah, tell Deuce what the Asian girl told you.
Yeah, she told me, she said, the things that you want in a man, you're gonna have to get you a white man because a black man ain't gonna be able to do that for you. Like he ain't gonna do that.
And how does she know that?
She's married to a black man.
That's what she's saying, dude. She's basically saying, look, I know what it takes to get a black man, and they don't want you, so you might want to try to look us elsewhere.
Absolutely.
My God,
They know that they
my
get
God,
treated differently in relationships with y'all than we do. They know. They know.
man,
Ain't
we're
none of
not a
that hide
monolith.
stuff from people. They know.
We're not a monolith. We're not a monolith. And
Oh, I'm a monolith.
But
you
this
only
is why I say I don't go as hard as Angie, right? I'm not attracted to white men. I don't fantasize about white men. But if the right white man crosses my path, you know what I mean? And he give me everything that I've been looking for, I'm going to be with Bob. I'm sorry, Angie. I'm bringing Bob to the barbecue, you know?
he gonna put
Because
his whole face in it too. So
love is
don't mess with
love.
my
You know
man.
what I'm saying? People just gonna have to accept that. I just mm-mm.
And
I
look, this is
I
and
think
this is what I do not like. I don't like that statement, Miss Angie. Let me tell you what. I mean, Miss Angie, Miss 702. Let me tell you why. Love is love. I didn't fall in love with my wife by accident. I did it on purpose. It's kind of like common sense. If you fucking somebody, you know what I mean, and you looking, then you technically open to fall in love. So anytime a person falls in love, it's never by happenstance or coincidence or any of that fairy tale bullshit that's in Disney. It's always on purpose. Now, with that being said, go and get your white man, sister. Get you a white man.
hey don't place that much into sex, man. It's not that big of a deal, bro.
But this is my thing about pro-black. They tell, okay, this is the thing. A black man could say that he want a white woman, or he want an Asian woman, or he want a Hispanic woman. Not an issue. If a sister says, I'm older now, this is not exactly what I'm looking for, but I'm going to open my net to catch what I want, then that's an issue because we supposed to be dedicated and down for the culture. We supposed to hold up all of the pro-black. We supposed to marry a black man. We supposed to have black babies. No, it don't work like that no more.
Supposed to.
Everybody getting with who they want to get with. Whoever fits in your life, that's who you get with.
We know why. We know why Dude's keeping that. We just ordinary people. We know why he's shooting that. You see what he just put? Look what's on the screen. Angie, hola, bonita. See what I mean?
She's still practicing.
See what I mean? We know why Dude's keeping that door open, brother.
I read her earlier comment. I didn't see, when you write in the chat, what I mean, things can get taken out of context. And I wasn't trying to say that she was toxic. I was asking how is she single and being so beautiful. It was just astonishing to me, I mean, I couldn't believe it. But
I'm
I
glad you
mean,
addressing that. That's beautiful, dudes.
things can get taken out of context and through writing. That's why I always speak. What I mean, to someone I want to speak to.
Look, that's all I'm gonna say.
You know.
My homie Deuce, he a bit of a bully, Miss Angie. He'll pull up, we talk about boxing. Man, y'all still talk about this boxing shit. Change this shit, man. Got better shit to do with my time. Like, damn, Deuce, why you so aggressive? Now he talking to Angie today, this motherfucker done turned into Superback. You know what I'm saying? What you gotta understand about Deuce Times is, I'm multi-layered, multifaceted. It's many layers to Deuce Times. I'm not just one thing, Mr. International, man. Like, Deuce done turned into the player from the fucking Himalaya. That's hilarious.
Man, everyone has duality, brother. I'm like Tupac.
That's fucking hilarious. But
And you know
nah,
what's the craziest thing though? Angie is the one. I'm gonna tell you the truth about Angie. She the first one that's gonna talk shit about Bob. Ain't that the irony? She gonna be like, here she come with corny ass Bob. Like, let me be happy with my white man if that's what it's gonna be.
man, I would support that, Miss 702. I know the statistics. I know that we only 14% of the population. I hate breaking down these depressing ass numbers, but if you take the amount of people that are eligible age, you know what I mean, depending on what your age is, because you might not like 18, you might be like, look, no one younger than 20. You know what I mean? That puts you even a smaller box. You tall, so you'd be like nothing under this height, so that puts you even a smaller box. You know what I mean? The people that ain't in jail, that ain't gay, like you just like really, it's like you're down to like 7%, and then the ones that's not in a marriage, that percents get even smaller than that. So it's like I wouldn't even be mad at you. The only way that's sustainable is if you do like a poly relationship with another black couple, or you date outside your race, or get lucky.
And you know what's
Those
crazy? I get in trouble all the time for saying that I would be open to poly. People be fucking just listen. I wouldn't desire poly, but I could kind of see poly working out for me, and not for the reasons that it's trendy on social media right now, but like the anthropology aspect of it. You know what I mean? Financially, everybody's pulling the weight. Even in some terms of intimacy, me becoming an older woman, there's some things that I don't want to do no more. So if there's somebody else that wants to do them, knock yourself out, sis. I don't know. I just feel like a communal situation for me probably wouldn't upset me.
poly poly doesn't poly sounds good to people that ain't thought it through. Like I've talked to my cousin about this because he was like, man, I need me two queens like Umar. My cousin was fucking hilarious. But you're like, man, I need me two queens like Umar, right? And I was like, bro, you ever thought about like, what if y'all argue and shit? Like, who gonna take whose side? Like, what if she agrees with the other person? Like, how's that gonna work out for you? He was like, damn. You fucking right. Like I ain't ever thought about it. Yeah, because you was only thinking about fucking. What if you know how sometimes couples get mad at each other and they split up? What if you want to split up? How does that work with the other partner? Do y'all just share that partner?
It's usually what
Somebody let me.
it's usually it's
But
usually what the
but you got
man
to
say.
remember, we started this way though, and you know that, scholar, because you done had anthropology classes, you done had history classes, you done had philosophy classes. You know that we started this way.
What you mean?
Economically, families,
Oh, you
people
talking
were
about?
poly.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
You know
not
what?
talking about the IG version of poly. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the actual economic structure of a poly family, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna do a whole episode on poly because I feel like they will entertain anything in America. Like they will let you marry a chimpanzee. They'll let you, you know what I mean, do a bunch of crazy shit. The one thing that they frown upon is poly relationships. And I'm like, wait a minute. White people be at swingers clubs. White people be swinging, but they are against poly. And I'm like, who would poly help? It wouldn't hurt black people. They already fucking do it anyway. They do it anyway without all of the good stuff. They only do it with just the sex and the
I'm gonna say
kid.
this, and Dude's gonna go against me again, right? But the amount of money that it takes a two-person household to come up with to qualify to buy a home in California. At this rate right now, you gotta have 50 G's to 100K to put down on a house in California. It
What
is
the
fucking
fuck?
crazy. It is because these houses are $1 million shacks at this
No,
point.
it's because K dot. I blame K dot for that.
But this is the thing though. Imagine you were in a for real serious, not this trendy social media shit, poly relationship. And people were able to have two jobs apiece, three people. Economically, it would just make life better.
Oh, that's without a doubt. I agree with that. I see the benefits in poly. That's why I want to do an episode on it because I know that I wanted us to think a little bit different about how like our approach to poly because I feel like, we got the wrong idea. I think we've been lied to for all these years and we just accepted that shit. Like they told us, first off, they didn't even want us to get married. They didn't want us to get married. They outlawed interracial relationship for a long, long time, right? Because they understood economics. They wouldn't let white people inherit their land, right? If they were married to a black person, or if they did let them inherit it, they couldn't pass it down to their mixed breed kids or any like that. Like Thomas Jefferson kids were his slaves. They didn't get any benefits of being his kids, even though they
Yeah.
shared his lineage. So, like all of that stuff was because they understood economics. And it's like, okay, we fast forward to now, they frown upon poly relationships. You can't get married to more than one person. And it's like, why is that? They don't even talk about it. I'm like, so we live in a society where they talk about being open-mindedness of society, mental health, and blah, blah, blah. But the moment you bring poly up, they're dismissive about it. And I'm like, why? Why is that? Like, why don't we should explore that avenue, especially looking at the numbers.
Can I back the tape up just a little bit? Funny
Of
you
course.
should mention Thomas Jefferson, right? I hope you get a chance to share this with one of your professors because I love giving people nice little tidbits like this. Thomas Jefferson was in a poly relationship. His wife was in the house, right? And that was his wife. And Sally Hemingway, her bedroom was right up under their bedroom. You know that, right? Like if you Google it, it's a whole story about it, right? Where when his wife got to be really sickly and stuff, he had like a secret way that he could get down into Sally Hemings' bedroom, and that's where he was with his black concubine, right? So basically, his wife knew about Sally Hemingway. Not even just that. Did you know that Sally Hemingway and his wife shared the same father? So they were half siblings. So everybody knew what was going on. That is a poly relationship. They're all living under the same roof. They're knowingly sharing the same man. Like, that's a poly relationship.
Interesting. Yeah,
You
I
can
think
Google it. You
no,
could
no, no.
Google
I'm aware.
it.
I'm aware of some. I'm aware of that. Not
Yeah.
the complete story. But I did know. I didn't know that they were siblings, but I did know about the quarters and the sneaking down and shit like that. But
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, all of that. You know, when they argue with us, all the forefathers would never. They wanted this and they wanted that. Well, they also wanted poly, but they
Yep.
would never have that conversation. I'm like it just their lack of wanting to explore that makes me curious about that specific thing. Like, why is that even not talked about? Like, when you see the what you said, the Twitter relationships and poly, it's all black people. Like, I don't see no poly community of white people talking about, the poly this and poly that. It's only black people. And I'm like, that's interesting because you can find a swingers page on Facebook.
But that's because it's a lot of people only seeking poly now because of, like you said, the sex aspect. You know what I mean? I got two women, I got two men. But really, in cultures that practice poly, those people wouldn't even be qualified to practice poly. Like, okay, for me, I think the reason why poly is not nasty to me and it's not foreign to me, because growing up, my father was a Muslim, right? He was a practicing Muslim. So I read the Holy Quran as a child, and I know that, like, as a man of Islam, you can have 3 or 4 wives in your left hand or right hand, something like that, but you have to be able to afford them. So they all must own a house. They all must own a car. You have to protect and provide for all of your wives, right? Poly is not just about fucking. It's just not about fucking. It's about economics. Economics.
The black men are list like, oh, okay, fuck all that economic shit. So I get to fuck 2 women.
That's what it look like on Instagram.
Well, you guys, you guys jumped the shark, man. I'm not well versed in this. I'm gonna go ahead and do some research. I'm gonna sit this one out and let you guys go ahead and have your chat line conversation. And I just want to say, brother, let's not believe everything we read. Let's not tear down this man's manhood. Let's let him live, let him breathe. And, we'll get it right. Don't believe everything you read on these
I'm gonna
websites.
just say this, Deuce. Tell me he don't look like he easy to draw.
Easy what?
He easy to draw.
Oh yeah, he do.
Like this nigga, you ain't gotta add a lot of detail, a lot of depth or anything for this dude. I could draw this dude, bro, like easy. And I ain't even no artist or nothing.
A lot of them football niggas be ugly. You don't get to glow up. A lot of them football niggas be
Man,
ugly.
glow up is for women. He better not get no glow up.
You don't get to, what do you call it? You don't level up or whatever. You don't get to level up.
He want to be a
Looking like
bad bitch like Rick Ross, huh?
That's fucking
Tia have
hilarious.
me dying. Tia be having me dying.
So look, I wanted
no.
to ask y'all this. I wanted to ask y'all this since we got the West Coast representatives up here. K Dot and the rape joke. Was it funny?
Hell no. I bet he wouldn't
Why?
say that to K's face either.
Bro, he's a comedian. That's crazy.
Oh, so you mean talk about raping other guys now? Nah,
Uh,
bro.
listen, listen, Deuce. Rape is funny, brother.
Especially what happened to a man. Huh?
Yes, bro. Come on, bro. We can't act like we ain't been seeing that for years, bro. Like the don't drop the soap jokes over and over and over.
Propaganda, propaganda. I don't give a damn what these niggas trying to say. Homosexual sex is not prevalent in the jails like that. That shit is done with force and behind closed doors somewhere. Or I got a bunch of niggas sitting on each other's laps and doing hair with each other.
Bro,
It ain't prevalent
bro.
like
I
that in
know
the
you
jail,
seen the
bro.
dude from Chicago that got caught in 4K up with somebody sitting on his lap, bro. He was living a double life. But that's
No,
neither here
not
nor
with
there,
them
Deuce.
same,
Don't get stuck up on
not
the
with them same
details.
people. Was it the 10 people sitting to her lap or just one nigga?
I don't know. I be hearing a lot of
They
reports of them Chicago niggas living double lives. They go in the jail, they double dip their chip, and then when they get out, they act like the shit didn't happen. But don't get stuck up on the details, Deuce. I'm talking about the fact that historically speaking, we ain't just talk about jails. We talk about TV, movies, all that shit. When you can make a joke about a dude getting SA'd, you know, and everybody laugh. Ain't nobody in the theater go, I'm out of here.
it offends me. I know some real niggas that walked off some calendars in jails, and them niggas ain't nothing gay about them niggas. People I look up to and idolize, per se.
Yo, check this out, Deuce. I remember when Kevin Gates said when he was younger, he got SA'd, bro. And Charleston White made a video clowning him about this, bro. Clowning him about it. Said, yeah, man. Y'all ever notice Kevin Gates been weird ever since he talked about that? And was just clowning Kevin Gates. And people were laughing, bro. To the point where
So,
Kevin Gates had to reach out to Charleston White and be like, bro, why you making funny? I ain't did nothing to you. I ain't said nothing. And Charleston White had to come out and apologize.
but Deuce, it's hard for me to believe that you know what everybody doing behind those. Like, none of us know what these inmates are going through on a day-to-day basis.
Man,
You saying I know some
nigga,
solid dudes that wouldn't. I know some solid dudes you would never think that about.
Oh, shit.
you got some paperwork? You got some paperwork on that?
We don't
How
need
you get paper?
paperwork.
How you gonna get
We
paperwork on that,
don't,
dude?
we don't
What, they
need
gonna
paperwork.
register as a gay man in jail?
Let me tell you, a long time ago, and this is why I tell people, like, I'm old and I have 50 lives, right? I worked at YGC. YGC is a juvenile, it's a juvenile facility in Santa Ana, right? The juvenile hall, basically. Do you know the only reason why children under 50 pounds are not allowed in juvenile hall? Do you want to know why?
Because they can get raped.
Because they're high risk to get raped. So
They
this
said
is
they
the
can't.
thing. They could be a pyromaniac. They could be a certified serial killer. They cannot enter the juvenile system until they're over 50 pounds. They have to be big enough to fight off someone that's going to sexually assault them. If that's the culture among children, then what the hell do you think happens in prison? We joke about
No,
SA, but SA is really happening.
I disagree. It happens. It does happen, but it's not that prevalent. It's not that prevalent. Homosexual
Hold
sex
up,
and
Deuce.
all
You
that.
ain't never heard the Booty Warrior?
I'm,
Yeah,
you know what's crazy to me? I just had a conversation with a reputable, right? A reputable, not an unknown reputable, like a known reputable. And this was within like the last month, right? And I was telling him about somebody else's situation. And he was like, yeah, looking at those type of numbers, yeah, I just have to grab me a punk and chill. And he said it before he knew he said it, right? Because he's a reputable, like he's old as fuck, right? And so I said to myself, nobody would ever think that he said that. But he just told you how niggas really live when they get behind the walls. He said if he got football numbers, he would have to get a punk and chill. You know exactly what he just said.
I know what you mean, but
Yeah, he tripping.
I'm not saying.
So we
I'm not saying
cannot
it's
say who would
non-existent.
and who wouldn't. We can't
I'm not
say who
saying it's
would and who
non-existent.
wouldn't.
I'm not saying it's non-existent. I'm not saying it's not a big thing going on in here.
I hate to sound like this, but I couldn't be one of the chicks that date the jailbirds because you don't know. Like a crap game, you don't know.
Hell no, them niggas come on all kind of diseases and everything. Not even just from sex. It's like from unsanitary living and all kind of shit like that. They do.
Out here in the free world, we don't know what we get. So especially you don't know what you're gonna get with somebody who live that lifestyle. Because 9 times out of 10, if you've been in that world your whole life, you don't went to juvenile to get to jail to get to prison. Mm-mm.
Listen, I don't know what the big deal is, Juice, with what K Dot, what Andrew Schultz told K Dot, bro. It's kind of self-explanatory.
So
They basically saying
he's
K Dot is a
basically
bitch, bro.
being a real G. No, he's trying to say he a bitch because he's small, which is the wrong
Yes.
thing to ever think about somebody. So you think just because somebody's small, you can do whatever you want to him?
Yeah, I think if
I don't think
somebody's
he don't
small,
think
I'll
that.
push them down and dare them to get up.
All right, tough guy. I know a bunch
What
of
the
little
fuck
niggas
they
with
got to do with
followers.
being tough? Man, ain't nobody short whooping my ass.
I know little
Have
niggas
you
with
ever? Let me
followers
ask you
that
this: Have you ever had your
shoot.
ass whooped by a short guy?
I've never had my ass whooped ever, but
Okay, so you a
So
tough guy, then.
you think you could
I've
beat
never.
up Floyd Mayweather, Scholar?
Hell
Man,
yeah.
I slap Floyd Mayweather and make him hold still while my niece put lipstick on him.
Do you
You probably
think you
won't.
could
You
beat the
probably
shit
won't
out of
land a
Tank
punch.
Davis?
You probably won't
Push
land a
Tank
punch,
Davis
but you
down
can
and
get
dare
your
him to
ass
get
whooped.
up too.
Lord have mercy. Check the temperature, dudes. Check the temperature.
He wolfing, spitting that propaganda. You
Man,
probably won't land a
Deuce,
punch.
Deuce, hey Deuce, you
You
could think
probably
I'm
won't land
woofing
a
him.
punch, but you can grab him.
Hold on. You could think I'm woofing him or not, bro. There's not the guy that's out there that's under fucking 5'8", 5'7" that could put fear in my heart. No guy could put fear in my heart, but
It's
especially
not
then,
putting fear in your heart. They start thinking you're gonna slap somebody and not gonna do nothing. Like I said, you probably won't land a punch, but you can probably wrestle them down, slam them or something, bull rush them.
Deuce,
You ain't gonna
Deuce,
land
I
a
make
punch,
Floyd
but you
Mayweather
can
sit
go
Indian
ahead and
style,
do
bro.
it.
I make
What
Floyd
happened?
Mayweather and Tank sit Indian style. I make them play patty cake together.
Yeah, I forgot.
You know what's
But
crazy about it, Deuce? You feel the same way. You just always be trying to go the opposite of what I say.
bro, I do think I could win the fight against Floyd Mayweather, but I don't think I'm gonna go out here and box him up. But shit, I'll grab him around his head and slam him or something, get on top of him. I don't think I'm gonna go out here and shoot him from the
Floyd
shoulders,
Mayweather,
bro.
50 years old and
You think you can
short.
shoot it? You think you can shoot him from the shoulders
Man,
Floyd
Deuce,
Mayweather?
Deuce.
Shoulders is not.
You remember Martin and Tommy Hearns whenever Martin got knocked outside the ring?
Yeah,
That's how I envision a fight with me and Floyd Mayweather go.
you probably wouldn't touch that nigga, bro.
Bro, what?
You probably won't even touch him.
Bro,
You
come
probably
on,
won't even
bro.
touch him.
You can't believe that, bro.
He gonna shoulder roll. He gonna dip and turn
Listen,
and
Deuce,
twist, and
Deuce, Deuce,
you probably can grab him, but you
Deuce.
ain't gonna toss him from the
I
shoulders.
tell you right from now. I tell you right for an entire day. If you pull me up, somebody's shoulder rolling in the street fight.
But we're not talking about a street fighter though.
That's what we talk about. Even in the ring,
But
bro. Even in the ring, bro. Come on, man. What are we
you're
talking
not
about?
talking about a street fighter, bro. You're not talking about
So
a street. You talking about every little
listen.
nigga box.
I
Niggas in the
expect Miss 702 not to know, bro. I don't Deuce. Come on, bro. They got weight classes in boxing for a reason, bro.
I know, bro, but you go out here trying to box a nigga like that, bro, he'll serve you up.
You got
Okay.
He'll go
So,
ground
got
and
me.
pound that
so
nigga.
baby Genuine, how tall are you?
I'm 6 foot.
Baby G, little nigga.
He don't want to put on for his light skinned brethren. 6 feet. Okay. How tall is Mike Tyson in them? Because I feel like all the bosses are short.
Mike Tyson like 5'11".
Okay, so he about that too.
Mike Tyson like 5'8".
Mike Tyson like 5'11", bro. That dude's not no fucking five. Floyd Mayweather is 5'6".
Yeah. You ever see them stand next to each other? Mike Tyson like 5'8".
Floyd Mayweather in high heels, bro. That's crazy, bro. I can't yeah. I expect it from the 702, not you, Deuce.
But
You
wait
know
a
better.
minute though. Regardless of their height, now that I think about it, don't they have those machines that measure how powerful their punches are?
No, they got them, but there be people that come out the streets that be getting high numbers on the machines, and they be getting higher numbers than Floyd Mayweather.
You got like a 40 when you were doing it.
Get out of here! I ain't even punched the machine. Why you up here whooping, bro? Why you up here slander? I need to see some paperwork. Ain't that what you always say?
It's on camera, bro. When you went to the fight, I seen you do it. When
He
you went to the
capped him.
fight, I seen that shit.
He capped him.
He tried to hit that shit and missed.
Get out of here. I will say this though. The same way I feel about Floyd Mayweather is what Andrew Soldier said about Kendrick Lamar, bro. Like it would be
Nah,
like
you can't say Floyd nigga because he's little.
a group of dudes talking shit to a person, and the person turned to the one dude who laughing too hard and be like, "I box you." He not for to box everybody else that he think could whoop his ass. That's what he doing to K Dot, bro. And he told K Dot that he'll make love to her, bro. I thought that shit was there. I thought that shit was hilarious. Especially
Of course it
when I
was.
brought that shit up, Reg was like, "Oh, you Drake fans." I'm like, bro, how you bring the Drake into this shit, bro?
Cause that's the only reason you think it's funny.
Bro,
So we gonna
bro,
give him
I
some
post
with Drake.
memes about Drake, bro.
Nah, bro.
Bro, anybody could get these jokes, bro. I post memes about Drake. This ain't y'all so West Coast, bro. Y'all dudes, I bet you wouldn't even post a Kendrick joke, even if it was funny.
I haven't heard one yet. I got a
I
very
don't know
good
that one.
sense of humor.
That one was pretty funny, bro.
It wasn't funny. He was gay, bro. He,
So let me ask you this:
like,
What's up with black men and homophobia, bro?
it's not a homophobia. You're not scared of being gay, bro. You don't like
That
it.
ain't what that mean. We looked that up.
Yes,
We
it
looked that
is.
up last time. That ain't what that mean,
A phobia means you're scared or something.
bro. But that ain't what that word mean, bro.
Oh, so we're gonna
I
look up
know
words
that
and make them different meanings.
Deuce is searching for a partner to practice Spanish with and everything. But can I ask Deuce a personal question?
Perhaps.
So, Deuce, my question is you said you live in Central California, right?
Yeah. Yes.
But you're from LA County. How are you able to live in Central California? I feel like I would be bored to death.
I came out here to go to school. End up liking it better. You gotta worry about nobody asking where you from. You gotta worry about just the regular LA shit. And it's cool.
Gotcha. That's unique, you know? Because,
It's
like,
cool
when
because
I be pushing it to, like, Vallejo or have pushed it to, like, Oakland, when I see all them places in Central California headed up north, it's like, it's just prisons and nothing out there. I don't know. It's just
it's like
not.
that's like the outside of the city, but when you once you get into the other freeways in the city, you'll see more development.
Dudes,
Gotcha.
dudes, did you think it was? Did you think it was funny in Money Talks when Big Worm was in the cell with Chris Tucker?
I thought it was gay.
Huh?
I thought that shit was gay.
But it wasn't funny. It was funny because it was gay.
Nah, it wasn't funny. It was gay to me.
So let me ask you
I
this,
don't,
dudes.
I
Let
don't
me
like
ask you
no
this.
gay shit, fool.
So even if it's funny, you just can't laugh at it.
Because it's gay. No, I don't do gay shit.
So when TD Jakes is up there, I could have been swallowed. Have you ever been swallowed? That shit ain't funny to you at all.
Nah, bro, because that's a
Brother,
man of
you
God.
gotta live life, brother. You gotta live life, brother.
And
You can't be
that's a man of God. He deserves more respect than that.
man if you don't fucking stop. You remember I
He
told you
done
I
a lot of
pushed
good things.
Floyd Mayweather down. I pushed TD Jakes down just for watching.
He done a lot of good things for a lot of good
That
people.
man ain't did
And,
shit.
and accusations don't mean that it's true. I'm sorry.
Man, if you don't fucking stop. TD Jakes is gay.
I haven't seen any proof of that.
Well, there was a dude out there
So,
who said TD Jakes grabbed and kissed him.
so I have a question.
Accusations,
This
accusations.
this a total tiebreaker, I feel like, right, Deuce? Do
Uh,
you believe that Little Richard was gay? Or do you believe that Little
yeah.
Richard was straight until further notice?
No, it was like documented he was gay.
How was it documented?
I seen the movie with Leon in it.
So we
They didn't
saw a
show him.
Oh,
movie, but
propaganda deuce.
But no. Can I finish my statement? That movie was greenlit and wrote by Little Richard.
I seen that same movie, and in that movie they alluded to, but they never solidified. It was no scenes of him having any sexual intercourse or, intimacy or whatever with a man. It just was alluded to. So we were left
In the
to
color purple.
imagine
In the color
that he was
in the color
attracted to
purple.
men and had relationships with men.
In the color purple, it was also alluded to that seaweed and other lady was messing with each other.
That wasn't a real
What?
character though.
But see, that's the
No, but
thing.
it was,
You said you need actual receipts. Nowhere in
but
that
I know
movie
that
did you
movie.
see.
But that movie was greenlit and written by Little Richard. He was promoting it and everything.
But the movie left an air of this is what we're alluding to, but they never
I
showed
know, but
you anything
why
between
would
him and
you
a man.
why you think he didn't watch the movie? You think he didn't watch it?
But but you're not getting the double point that I'm trying to make here. We all
No, but
assumed because it was alluded to. But what if that wasn't even actually the point? What if it's just our prejudgment?
no, but they they lead you to believe certain things.
He never
That's
held
why.
hands with a man in the movie. He never kissed no man. He never rubbed no man. He never
Have you
touched
ever
no
seen
man.
Little Nas X with a man?
No. So
That's
how
why
do we
people
know
suspect
he's
he not
not
gay.
doing exactly? How do we know he's not faking that?
I always thought he was faking gay, but Little Richard, my point of believing that movie, if you believe a documentary about something, if the documentary is vouched by the person they're
It
talking
wasn't a
about,
documentary. It was a movie.
it was a
Yeah, it
biopic.
was a Hollywood made movie, Deuce. It wasn't. It
It was a
wasn't.
biopic.
Listen, I didn't seen people. I didn't
He
seen people sign off on biopics and then complain about, that it wasn't an accurate
but he
portrayal. So
didn't. He didn't though.
okay, what if he never watched it? See, we get into a different
What if
rabbit,
you
a bigger rabbit hole, Deuce.
you think he didn't
All we
watch it?
saying is this, Deuce. If you're gonna be skeptical about everything, you know what I mean. Be skeptical about everything, but don't pick and choose.
I am. I am skeptical about everything.
Okay, well,
But
look, it's just as much proof that Little Richard is gay that it is as Travis' girlfriend is a hoe.
not really.
That's crazy. But Deuce, I don't know if you knew this, but we got a special guest. Hola, hola.
¿Qué pasa?
There you go, Deuce. Speak
Hello.
your Spanish,
Oh
brother.
Lord.
I know my voice
I
is
hate
still
to be nasty,
crazy.
but he just came. Deuce, deuce,
My voice is
deuce.
still crazy. I've been sick.
Well,
Well, you both know. It's still crazy. My voice. It's getting better.
And that's all that
And
matters at the end
oh
of the
man,
day.
Deuce
Yeah.
said say
oh
something
man,
sexy to him in Spanish.
oh man. Right when the party starts, I have to leave. This is
Does he speak
Oh man,
Spanish,
don't run off the panel,
or he just
Deuce.
likes Spanish? He gonna leave
That's what he
I gotta
said.
go, man.
for
I
what?
was about to go
Since I
into
came up, I can drop down. I don't mind.
nah, nah. It's all right. I just got off work. I'm about to eat me a quesadilla and some
Wow,
food.
quesadilla.
Only when I come up, you're gonna drop that. Yo, you don't have to leave. I
I
can
just
drop
told.
down. It's
I
okay.
just told no. I just told them that I was
And
about to
he is
go.
not you. We've been holding on to Deuce. That's why we keep asking Deuce questions. Deuce been trying to run for like 30, 45 minutes now.
Yeah, you just gave him a bigger reason to run. Go ahead and run, brother.
Nah, I'll run to her before I run from her. But you know, what I mean, I would just let you know, pardon the such sweet sorrow. You know, what I mean, I didn't mean to bring down the whole festive occasion, but I was about to go. I'm tired.
I understand that, brother. I load them up at, you know what I mean, sometime in the morning, and you can get your ass kicked, brother. But all right, man, you got any final words?
It's
Everybody
only
love be nice
3:30
to
in
one
the
another.
morning, dude.
It's 6:30 in Boston. What you mean?
Shit, 5:30 down here.
It's perfect time. Perfect time for a hot wing sandwich.
I'm
Deuce,
about to
what
get
you
up and
about
make
to
a
do
coffee.
that's more exciting than hanging out with us right now at 3:30 in the
For
morning?
real.
Uh, I like hanging out with people in person. This is
Dude, she
just
ain't no
very
people person. Stop
hypothetical.
lying,
I am a people person. I'm a
brother.
social. I'm a social pterodactyl.
I like that. But Deuce, let me stop.
You
Let me
said a
let me run it back.
pterodactyl.
Yeah, I'm a
Look,
pterodactyl,
I
and
ain't even
Wait,
Deuce. I ain't
what
even.
did you say, Jack? What? What did y'all say?
He said
I don't know what
pterodactyl.
I said.
Oh, I thought it's somebody's. Okay, never mind.
Dude, so I'm gonna even
I'm gonna
stop
share
playing
some
with you like that
pictures.
in front of guests and company, brother. I'm gonna give you the utmost respect, brother. Like they gave that white man that day. Y'all be quiet. Let Deuce talk. Go ahead, Deuce. Teach us.
As we all said, we should all respect each other. Things get taken out of context through the chat, so we just want to make sure we speak properly to each other. Let's just have a good time. I'm all
Hey,
about love, not war.
hey, that's what it's all about. Sound like a Diddy party to me, brother.
Hey, Diddy party was fun until they came up with this propaganda.
Well,
He was guilty.
hold up, Deuce. How you say
What?
you don't find gay shit funny, bro? But we making Diddy jokes, bro. Diddy gay.
I don't make Diddy jokes. You
Man,
make Diddy jokes,
listen. I
bro.
led it, then you was like, yeah, man, Diddy parties out, bro. Diddy's definitely gay, bro. The memes for Diddy was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he may be gay, but it sucks that he's going to jail for being gay.
He going to
Nah,
jail because he was trafficking kids too.
Whoa,
Allegedly. Allegedly.
whoa. I don't think so. But
No?
they, they said no, I don't think that at all. They said Michael
Girl,
Jackson.
Deuce
You know,
love to disagree. He love.
no, I don't just
He
believe.
love.
I don't believe. I don't, I don't believe the propaganda from the mainstream media. I just don't.
I do all the
I
research
don't.
that the media doesn't talk about, and I'm saying, yeah, he is. He guilty. And a lot of them are, though. He ain't the only one. There's many of them, allegedly, that do it, in my
There are.
opinion.
There are a lot. I don't think that he. I don't think he messes with kids. But
You don't think that's real? Have you ever heard,
I don't think
you
he
don't know,
messes.
you know what adrenochrome is?
Yeah, I know what it is. I know
And you know
about
why
people
they
getting.
take it, right? You know where they get it from, right? Where do they
They
get
definitely can.
adrenochrome? We probably shouldn't talk
Definitely.
about this on your show, actually. Never mind.
No,
From
go.
kids in the sex.
I'm curious now. What is
I'm telling
adrenochrome?
you right now. You got to put kids in a sexually active thing to get their adrenaline from them. And
It's not even just
people.
sexually active, it's to scare them, to traumatize them, to get their adrenaline to the highest point. So when they sacrifice them and they drink that shit, they think it keeps them young. It's called adrenochrome.
See, yeah, the Wi-Fi connected. I mean, we're on the same wavelength.
I'm already on a watch list. I already know. I be looking into all kinds of stuff
Oh
like
yeah,
this. So,
yeah, dude. She
See,
like
oh
conspiracy.
yeah, conspiracies, cop stuff. I'm into all that. I love looking into all that stuff. And the
Yo, Deuce, we
craziest
got
part is they mask it, right? Because here, I'll even give you one better. If we all got, well, I have kids, whatever. If you have kids and you've ever watched the movie Monsters Inc., right? With the big blue Scully and the little eyeball guy, right? Have you seen it?
yeah, I haven't seen it, but I know what you're talking about.
Well, in that movie, it's kind of based on like an adrenochrome because in the movie, the monsters go into the little kids' rooms and they scare the crap out of them. And when they scream, they bottle up their scream in bottles, and that's what fuels the thing, right?
Hmm. Yeah, they
Hence,
put a lot of stuff. They put
it's
it in
always
plain
right in
sight.
your face. Yes.
so this is what I don't understand about that, right?
Mhm.
Why do they have to hide it?
Hey, I gotta go though. I'm gonna be in the chat.
The
All right,
chat was
all right.
dead.
The
That's why I
people.
jumped up here.
Yo,
Everybody
dude,
was here.
before you leave, dude. Shout out to you for everybody stealing your words, propaganda. They made fun of you for years, and
Man,
now they using your lingo.
man, I'm telling you, bro. They'll catch up, man. Once you have that knowledge of self, you can't hide it, bro. You can't mask it. And things are coming to the light, brother. I'm always right until I'm wrong.
All right, bro. That's a good note. We'll catch up with you,
I'll
brother.
see you later.
Have
See
a
you
good
later,
night.
AG. I'm
Bye.
gonna be in touch with you, Miss Lady. Hasta pronto.
What do you say, Oscar? Bye. Shout out to brother Deuce. Shout out to brother Deuce. He hit you with some Spanish on the way out. Shout out to brother Deuce.
He's, that's funny. He doesn't speak Spanish though, right? He just likes it. Is that what this is?
I don't know. I was
Oh,
trolling. I don't know if he actually does or not.
I couldn't. I didn't hear you guys ask him. I don't know. I was just curious if he does speak Spanish.
He might.
Maybe I don't think he does. By the last comment he made, I don't think he does.
What he said? What did he say?
Hasta la pronto.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
see you fast.
Yeah, that's like slang. That's not real Spanish. He might as well say hasta luego.
Well, I mean, even me, like Spanish is like there's a lot of different. What do you call those? Like dialects to it. You know what I mean? Like Dominicans can understand a Puerto Rican, and a Puerto Rican can understand a Dominican, and they can all understand Mexican. However, they all have different ways that they pronounce certain words. You feel what I'm saying? So you can communicate if you know, but they say it a little bit differently. That's why if
Miss
you
Angela,
know, huh?
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this because I never
Hmm.
got your opinion on this. Was talking about this earlier. Um,
Is this about
I
a white guy?
no no no
Oh,
no. It's
okay.
just, no, he
Okay.
on his way. He on his way. That white man on his way. Me and God
No.
already talked.
Oh my
We, yeah, we,
God.
me
See,
and God already talked. Yeah, we already talked about that.
yeah,
God
but
said he gonna take care.
we want that for Miss 702 wanted Bob. I'm gonna donate to 702.
We're gonna get her a
And she
Bob and
wants
get you a
Polly
Steve.
too, so even if she got one or two, she good. I don't want a Bob. Anyway, what was your question?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was at this hibachi restaurant eating, and Bob walked in with two young girls that he just met. You know, and I knew they just met because they didn't know shit about each other, and it was like shit. Bob is a player nowadays. Bob doing this thing. You know what I mean? Bob gonna take care. You know, and I remember when my cousin them was in school, they was dating, or she was dating a eye surgery. That motherfucker was like a millionaire off of eye surgery and shit. So I mean, don't
Wow.
be knocking the Bobs out there,
I
especially
ain't knocking anything. I just have not. I'm not opposed to anything. I've never met a white man that I myself have been like, oh, I would like to talk to you. Oh, I would love to kiss your face. Because, like, I'm not attracted. I've not met one that I've liked and been attracted to.
I
That's
know what
all.
you better say. Some of your best friends, some of your
Some,
best friends. You're not racist, but some of your best friends are white.
I'm fucking white. I'm not racist to white people.
I know racism when I hear it.
You got white
Listen,
people. I'm family with white people. Miss 702 saw my mom and dad in picture. Like, for real, I'm white. Like, why would I hate white people? I love white people. Yeah, it's hard because I am white, right? But I don't know. I don't act like the Karen white people out here. I'm totally different. Like, I have a whole vibe of my own. No one thinks I'm white anyways, so there's that. Like, and then add on that I speak Spanish, and I don't know. I don't fit in any of the categories. I'm
yeah,
myself.
and that's all you can be at the end of the day.
That's
So
it.
I wanted to ask you about this. Is SA on men? Is it funny?
No.
What?
Wait,
This shit
what?
is hilarious. Is SA on men funny?
Why would that be funny?
Because it is.
What?
Not if it actually happened. I mean, like in a movie scene, like so the guy goes to jail, he's singing in the shower, and then he drops his soap, and then they give a slow motion, like boom,
No,
boom.
I don't think that that's funny ever because that really happens to people.
Yeah, but the people that it happens to don't really have a voice to talk about it, and they don't come out about it. So it's like, you know, it just is what it is. The way society views stuff and views jokes, and women or children are looked at as vulnerable. Men are not looked at as vulnerable, and men really can't be vulnerable. Could you, Miss Angie? Could you date a man that had been essayed?
Um, I think it depends if he's like healed through it.
You see how you had to think about that?
Well, only because if a lot of times when somebody has gone through something like that, you know, they think they have a tendency to kind of like go towards that type of stuff. So there's a difference. If that happens to somebody and they had therapy for it and they're straight, then yeah, I think I could. But if you're asking me to whip out my toy and play with you, like we have a problem. Like, no, I could not.
And what I'm saying is this: it don't matter. I don't think it gonna matter what he do. You're gonna always see him in gay. I'm like, what the fuck you mean you want to eat? You want to eat food? That's what gay niggas do. I think you gay.
I'm different than I don't think like that. And I think that no one can control what happens to them, male or female. If that happens to somebody, that's awful. Either fucking way. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. And I would never laugh at somebody that went through that. I wouldn't. For me, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, somebody that didn't go.
But like I
Somebody that
said, if we're going to get matching manicures and pedicures, and he wants to borrow my lip gloss and like I said, weird stuff. Like I want the booty action, and but like no, we're gonna have a problem. I want a man, not a girlfriend. You feel me? But if he's a man and that happens to him, then I don't think just because that happens to somebody, it taints them for their life. You know what I mean? I don't think
yeah, but
that's true.
okay. So without it actually happening, right? Without it actually happening, when it's portrayed in movies, if it's funny, will you laugh?
No, I don't see how that's funny. Give me a
What?
movie that you're talking about that you watch someone have that happen to
We
them and it's
just played I just played the clip the other day with Chris Tucker in jail with that dude. Man, I was chilling with one of my finest hoes. Talk about get out the car, get out the car, get out the car. I'm like, no, I ain't get out the car because I ain't do nothing. And the dude was like, they put their hands on you.
oh, he
You
was
remember
that
that
big.
shit?
I do remember. I do. And no, that's not fun. I mean, yeah, I guess in the movie it's supposed to be funny, but when you really think about it, it's not really funny. Like
That
I
shit is
feel fucked
hilarious.
up laughing at
See,
that. Like
the thing
I have
about
a big
jokes.
heart. I feel bad about that kind of stuff. Like that really happens to people. In the movie, was it funny? Yeah, it was. But in real
Listen,
life, no, it's
jokes.
not.
They joke about race. They joke about serious shit. If they could articulate it and make it funny, it's okay to laugh. It reminds me of like if black people are in the audience and a comedian makes a black joke and everybody's just looking at the black person waiting to see their reaction before they laugh. It's like, no, if shit is funny, you can fucking laugh at it.
I have now that I know that you think like that. Like I have so many of those real things saved that you'll get a kick out of them. Because I have a sick sense of humor, right? I really do. What you and Miss 702 have seen ain't nothing. I have a sick sense of humor. I'm into some weird shit too, dark weird shit. However, I don't know. I just. mm,
I think I think we gotta relax. Like when I was telling Deuce earlier, he was like, "That shit's gay. It ain't funny." It's like, brother, relax, relax.
Like I
Like,
said, in
no,
the
like
context of the movie, yes, it was funny. But to know that that really does happen, no, I don't like
I'll
that
give you
that
another example.
happens.
You ever heard of the Booty Warrior?
No, what is that?
Oh my God. So Boondocks used to make fun of historical events,
Yeah.
right? So there was a guy who had did like a Dateline prison shit. And he was like he was like he was like that when he sees somebody, I come up to him, I say, I want you. Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way. He literally said this. The Boondocks quoted that dude word for word, but what they did with it was fucking hilarious. Oh my God. It was like, I'm finna pull it up. Hold on. And I want you to stay on mute so if you laugh, we can hear it. Because when I say this shit is ha ha funny, hold on. It's okay to laugh at some stuff.
Oh, I do, but it's just usually privately. It's not usually on YouTube and StreamYard. It's usually in private. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go to hell laughing at this right here. And that just today I've seen two or three things that I saved it too. So that's why I say they're coming to your inbox. You weird like that too? Okay. With some things
Real
that you
like that
don't
was the
say,
word I
like
was looking for. Real like
oh my
that.
foot
See,
throat.
that's why I say people will look at the black people in the audience and make sure it's okay to laugh before they laugh. If something is fucking funny, it's hilarious. I mean, shit, if something's funny, it's funny. It's nothing you could do about it. Hold on, hold
That's
on.
true.
Let me pull up this video. This video had me fucking laughing like a motherfucker. The Booty Warrior. So you want to watch the Booty Warrior first to get context?
Yeah.
I like how you just said yes. You don't even know the context of the Booty Warrior.
Hey, I'm willing to learn.
All right, here we go. Let me see. Let's go to the Booty Warrior. The funniest part about the Booty Warrior is he got out of jail. He got out of jail, and he's still gay. Like he was doing an interview, and he was like flirting with the guests. He was like, you know, you're a nice looking young man, you know. And I would probably date something like you. And the dude couldn't do it. You want to talk about gay stuff being funny? That all the dude did was like laugh.
Wow.
It's
And he was straight
because of,
when he went to jail?
nah, he's always been gay.
Oh, he's been gay.
That man said booty in jail was like water and
Oh,
food.
Lord.
That's why they call him the Booty Warrior.
I'm happy to say I've never dated somebody from jail. No, thank you. Now I really don't ever want to, ever.
Okay. If it come down between somebody from jail and a white man,
Or the
what you
white
take?
guy. I'm taking a white guy.
Okay, sister, as long as you're making the right choices out there, that's all that matters at the end of the day. Hold on, my computer died. Right when I had the video queued up.
Yeah.
See the devil.
See? The good Lord's
Devil
like,
busy.
don't you corrupt her brain further. No.
The devil busy. The devil don't want you to know. He don't want you to know the truth. Here we go.
See that?
Okay, here we go. Okay, here go with the Booty Warrior shit. Fleece Johnson. Damn it. So they really don't want me to play this video. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna add myself to the other screen, so I'm gonna get off of this one. Bear with me.
Okay.
You see what Deuce said to you in the chat?
What? No.
I put it on the screen.
I can fit next to him. You can fit next to him. What? Fit next to him what? Where? What are you talking about?
It was something you said earlier. I just don't know the context. Okay, so
I
here
was
we go.
gonna
Now
say
I can
I
share
don't.
my screen. Hold on. Fleece motherfucking Johnson. Can you
I'm
see
still
it on
seeing the
on the screen?
12-year-old looking boy in the green.
So what are they gonna do? You won't let them have a woman. They gonna have you.
Police told us was about the place
Is
and
it the
importance
video or is it my phone? I can't. It's like breaking
that
up.
booty has about it and on about it.
In this prison, more important than food, booty, a man's butt.
What? Scholar, is it skipping for you
It
too?
was more important. I'm sorry.
Hello. Let me find out you kicked yourself out of your own show. He's like, damn it, I'll find a way to make you go live. I'm gonna drop down my own show. There you go. Come back. What happened?
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Did you hear Fleece Johnson talking about the importance of booty behind jail?
No, it kept like breaking up on like it was glitching out. And I didn't know if it was like my thing or your video.
Nah, probably just a little bitty computer. I got this little cheap laptop. Damn. Shit. Damn. So you ain't even get to hear the importance of it. He even broke character and laughed. They was like he keeps talking about the importance of booty.
He had jack-o'-lantern teeth. I saw that when he smiled.
And he was like, yeah, you know, booty was important behind it.
Sheesh. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna co-sign a booty warrior or whatever his name was, but I can say if it's done right, it feels great. I'm just saying.
Let me see if I can play this without it glitching. Hold on.
Okay. Miss 702 must have fallen asleep. If it won't play, it's alright. I can play it after. You said his name was Fleece, right? Fleece Johnson, you said?
This little laptop sucks. I think it'll.
What kind is it? Or it's just older. So when you go live on your phone, not your laptop? Are you still there? Hello. I think it's a sign.
Did you hear it?
No, that's why I'm saying I think it's a sign. Your computer's like, don't play that.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna just do it from a different computer probably today. We got a fight today. I'm gonna go ahead and take my wife to work. Anybody, y'all got any? You got any final words?
No.
All right. Shout out to Angie, Deuce, like that. Everybody that pulled up. I don't know if you're gonna be there for the fight live, but I'm gonna do another live later on
No
today for
doubt.
the fight.
All right, no doubt.
All right. See you then.
Bye.